Hello, hello, and welcome to an impromptu Friday Eve stream. Oh boy. The whole point of a PS3 was so I wouldn't have to do this installing. I knew I shouldn't have gone online with the system. I should not have gone online with the system. It was a mistake. It was my bad. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's okay. I don't think anybody's here now. Anyway, it doesn't look like it's going to take too long, so I'll just endure, because I'm sure it will be the least of the trials today. I have played Resident Evil in the past. Never on a PS3. Well, I don't think I've ever played it on a PS3. I played it, Xbox maybe? Maybe it was on a PS3. I don't know. I have played it with multiple friends at different times. But unfortunately, those friends have abandoned me. And nobody seems to have both a PlayStation 3. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. So right now it may just be a chatting stream for a bit. Until I don't know how long it's going to take. We'll leave the bar up there. Okay, so this is just going to be a... why isn't it moving at all? Why is it not moving at all? Like, just move a little bit, please. A little bit. Oh, there it goes. Oh, this is painful. Macro, that's what you get for making friends that only like card games. Macro, way to twist the knife, sir. Way to twist the knife. You know, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. No, it's just, hello, by the way. It just totally sucks that, like, there are people in the world who own a PS3. There are people in the world who have Resident Evil 5. But the Venn diagram of people who have both apparently includes only me. Yeah. But no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's my bad for encouraging a fan base that is not necessarily gamers. They're card players, gamblers, scoundrels. You'd like them. Not all Tesla players are just card players, but many Tesla players are just card players. And so here we are. And now I'm being punished exponentially harder because this is one of the random games that you have to actually install on the PS3. Most of the games that I've put in there, Ratchet and Clank, a bunch of other games, you don't have to install them. In fact, like there's a Assassin's Creed trilogy that you get, it's one DVD, costs you like $12-15 or whatever used, and it's got all three, like Assassin's Creed 2, 3, and whatever, and two of them have to be installed. One of them you can just play off the disc. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is for why you have to I've been addicted to drive test videos, like people showing you how to drive or people taking their driving test. Macro, that sounds a bit clinical. Do they actually film that stuff now? Is there like a dash cam for student drivers? Do you have your license yet? Is that a standard issue thing? I was surprised to find there are places in America that's not part of the curriculum. When I was a sophomore in high school, so I was 15 years old. Most of us were 15 or 16, and you have to be 15 to get your learner's permit. Not half, but about a third or a quarter of our phys ed class became driver's ed. We had classroom where we got quizzed on all the classroom stuff and the science and all that stuff. And then we had a huge parking lot and there was an actual course. You put out the cones and we all had to drive these giant 1970 something Crown Vics, which are freaking boats. If you could parallel park one of those things, you could parallel park just about anything. And I failed my first driver's test. In fact, wasn't my fault. I still the guy the teacher who was beside me. I don't remember his name, but I remember his mustache. It was raining. It was heavily raining. So I'm trying to figure out like the switches and all that kind of stuff, because it's not a matter of not knowing how to drive. I've just done better in a Crown Vic before, so I'm trying to figure out the windshield wipers and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, we get to a light, or we're coming up to a light, and it's raining, and I don't know how this car behaves. I don't know what the deal is. So I try to slow down and I feel a little bit of slippage, so I hit the gas. And we go through, and I crap you not, the guy went like this. And he said, you know what happened back there? I said, no, what? He said, he ran a red light. I was like, it was yellow when I crossed into the box, it was yellow. And I only did that because I didn't know how good the traction was on this thing, and I didn't want to like slam on the brakes and then skid into the intersection and put us all in harm's way. And you had to crane your freaking head backwards to see that the light turned red as we went under it. That's not running a red light. If you're in the box when the light is yellow, it's not a red light. You're not running a red light. The light has to turn red before you hit that line for it to be running a red light. Anyway, can't argue with the guy. He said what he said. And so I had to retake that test. Basically videos where people strap on cameras on their head and get in and drive a car, mostly modern and or popular ones. Okay. So it's not even, so they're test driving the car. They're not taking their driver's test. They're trying out all the cool wheels and whatnot, right? That's how they say it. All the cool wheels. Porsches and things of that nature. I'd be terrified to get, so one of my favorite cars, just from the looks and the performance, is the Porsche Carrera GT, Porsche Carrera GT. But from everything I hear, like I would probably break the damn thing. I'd plow it into a light pole or something. It's just all that power, especially if it's a manual. If it's an automatic, that's different. But a lot of these sports cars are manual, and I never really learned to drive it. I know I can. I think if you could drive a manual, if you can ride a motorcycle with a manual transmission, which there's very few automatics, then I think you can handle driving a manual car. But you still got to know where the shifty stuff goes. And cars have a dry clutch, a wet clutch, where a motorcycle has a dry clutch, or vice versa. So it's much more forgiving on a motorcycle. You don't have to nail it perfect. Like if you let off the gas, hit the clutch, or pop the clutch out and then ease the clutch back in, like you can ease it in there. Whereas with a car, I think it's got to be a little more precise. But anyway, unfortunately I don't have my license yet, but I will. I will. Yes. Speak it to be true. Do you have a plan for that? Is that scheduled? Is that on the horizon? Or you're just saying like that is a goal. One day I will do that. And can you make a living out of that? Like, would you start driving like Carlos? Carlos drives for a living. Could you do that? Could you become a trucker or somebody who drives for a living? I've reconsidered that option myself now that I've kind of smacked into a wall in terms of hiring. I'm thinking about going that route. For a guy like me who doesn't have a family, nothing tying me down, might not be a bad idea. Get a big rig. What my ideal truck driving job would be driving across country and only having to be in the city for like 5 seconds. Like I don't mind going all the way across the country. I do that, I don't know, 20 times a month or whatever. That wouldn't work. I couldn't do that. But you know what I'm saying? But having to drive downtown and stuff, ooh, that's a nightmare right there. I actually prefer bigger off-roady cars like a van or a double-decker bus with enlarged buggy tires or tires. Whatever. I think maybe the UK spells it like that, TY, but for my eyes, the first one was correct, TIRES. I mean, those aren't, I guess if you put enlarged buggy tires on anything, it becomes off-roady, right? I mean, a van and a double-decker bus are not inherently off-roady. You're talking about what you were looking into before, like where you just live off the grid. You want something you can live off of and be able to traverse off-road terrain, be able to go off into the woods or wherever. Sounds like. So it's not so much the driving, it's the freedom of relocation whenever you want to. Kind of a deal. So you wouldn't like be towing a car or a motorcycle or anything. That would be your jam. Have you worked out the toilet and stuff, or is it you're still working that part out? I mean, I'll be honest, like some of these things are absolutely amazing, and they have like almost full bathrooms, but they're like $250,000. Like you're going to pay more, just as much for a good sized house as you will for one of those bad boys. But a van, I guess. So it's just you almost what you could do. What you could do is just make the driver's seat a toilet, and you just put the seat down when you're riding, and then when you need to do something, you just pop the seat up, and there you go. Windows tinted, maybe some curtains, or a thing you can slide across the front, to cover the windshield. There you go. One of the big problems down, then you just got the the shower part, you know. And then, yeah, the power, because I'm sure you're going to want to do stuff in there, unless you're just going to read. But anyway, I honestly, I could see myself working delivery and overall driving gigs and earning money off of online tutoring and buying raw food and supplies like once a month. Oh, there you go. There you go. I mean, that sounds like a carefree life. I would not be averse to something like that. I don't know, like myself, I'm somebody who I love change, so I don't know how long I could do that for, but that doesn't sound bad at all. And online tutoring, yeah, if you can get that kind of gig, you're in good shape. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad call at all. Like you live, like work. Well, I will say working where you live, having worked from home for like 2 or 3 years now, it does get a little old, but I'm sure it's a little different if you're like literally on the road. How much is getting a license and training costs over where you're at? Negligible. The license, I think to take the test, and like obviously when I was there, like the class was free. It was part of your general education. So I think the driver's test was like $15, and to get your license was like 20, like the actual printing of the license. I think it was like 15 or $20. So maybe $30 to $40 for the whole thing. And taking the test, you had to take the test for like $5 or $10. I mean, so I think it was under $50. Now you do, I mean, if you got a car, you've got your tags, like, you know, registration, all that kind of stuff. And that can be a little spendy. That, depending on the state, it could be $200 to $400, but that's for the car. That's not for your license. For you personally, just to have a license, and that's a driver's license. You can get like an ID for a lot cheaper than that. But to actually take the test and get the physical license printed out and mailed to you, it's like $20 or $30. I mean, it's been a while since I've had to do that, because now I just have it renewed every year or 2 years, 3 years, whatever it is. Usually I migrate around enough that it never comes up where I have to renew it. I just bring the old one to the new state and say, here's my new license. They still test, they still make you do the eye thing, make sure you're not blind, but that's about it. It's part of school to get driver's license in the US. No, I thought it was, Macro. I thought it was, but apparently that is not everywhere. It was for me. And I think in Northern Virginia, where I grew up, there wasn't a school that didn't do that. Like in the Woodbridge, Lake Ridge, whatever, Maine, like the general area. I think that was common practice there. And it might have been Virginia, like the whole state of Virginia, because I had friends down in Southern Virginia in the Virginia Beach, Newport News area, I believe, that also had that part of their curriculum. But I've ever since the internet, I've come to know that is not necessarily everybody's experience. So no, I don't think so. I mean, maybe there are. I don't know if it was random that you did or didn't. I don't know if it was most of the country and we just had a few unlucky people who didn't. But I mean, I kind of think that's part and parcel. Like, you know, you're of the age, like school's supposed to be functional. Like arguably that and keyboarding were the only valuable classes I took when I was in school, because they were actually functional. There was something to do. Like they actually gave you a freedom. They gave you a skill. It wasn't some generic or vague, well, you become more well-rounded. You have a better understanding of the world you live in. Oh, you can do complex mathematics in there. It's like, okay. Huzzah. I did all the work so you could tell me that. But yeah, so it was like it actually did something functional, which was nice. All right, I'm going to shrink my head now because the game is finally ready to go. Probably, I know a lot of people don't like this game, probably because it's not very Resident Evil-y. It's not very scary and claustrophobic and everything. But I got to say, I think the logo is probably one of the better looking ones of the series.
Resident Evil 5.
Oh, he's so scary. He's so scary. Oh. Yes. Oh, this takes me back. Just the sounds. I remember, man, I played this a lot back in the day. Because it's got that RPG element to it. All right, let's see. Options. Controller settings. Vibration on. Aiming controls. Invert Y. Yeah, I think we're going to want that. All right, so what do we got here? L. Strafe, yep. Run is... do I want to do that one? Okay, shoulders are swing. Fire throw. I want an X is reload. Let's type A. Alright, that's run. Swing a knife. L1 to ready weapon and R1 to fire. I think B and C. What the heck? I'll just leave it on D and we'll come back to it if it sucks. Okay, game settings. I'm gonna go for like the medium difficulty. Subtitles on for you, macro there. Tutorial, I guess, can be on. I was looking for difficulty settings. I don't think there are any. Controller settings. Yeah. Okay. I thought there was a difficulty. Oh, maybe you have to unlock the harder difficulty. Maybe it's been a while. Oh, here we go. Chapter select, item management, bonus feature special settings. Costume select. Yeah. What do we got, Chris? Warrior. Oh, I didn't know that was a default. We'll start off with BSAA. What about you, Sheva? What do you got? Business. Yeah, we'll go classic. We'll go classic for now. I don't really want... Okay. Alright, let's just get into it. Let's see. I see. Come to think of it, most of your fans work driving or craft gigs. I don't know what Denise or Eliza do for a living, though. I know it's office jobs, but exactly what I don't. Well, Denise does. She's in an office environment, and I honestly don't know much about that. Eliza actually works retail. She's a manager. She's a department manager at a retail. And she kicks butt at it. She's doing great. The numbers are up ever since she got there. She's turned the place around. It's going really well. So yeah. So they're definitely completely different. But yeah, I don't know too much about it beyond that. But yeah, Carlos is a truck driver. I don't know what a lot of the folks like overseas do. I know Inu, does coaching. He's a teacher. I know Io is of the educational persuasion. Nah, I think it's a diverse tapestry. I'm trying to think of the other ones I know. Vincenzo's Coast Guard. Yeah. You can't put my friends in a pigeonhole. You can't pigeonhole my friends' jobs there, macro. They're all over the place. All over the place. Okay. All right. New game. Oh, there we go. Normal. We'll go with normal. We're not amateurs here. We're certainly not veterans. Co-op settings. Rogue. I mean, partner will not react to your attacks. Partner will react to my attacks. I don't know what I want. Start game. Coast Guard, that was you 20 years ago? No, that was my dad. My dad was Coast Guard. I wish I was Coast Guard 20 years ago. I could be retired now. Make bank. Just I could take on I wouldn't even have to take on a second job. I could just do this. It would be a minimal existence, I wouldn't be able to do much cool stuff, but then you just get a little part-time $20 an hour, a 20-hour week job, and you're good to go. But yeah, I got to focus now, macro. It's very important. But you can still talk. I'll respond as I can. I wondered who that mysterious masked stranger was.
Captain Deshant here. We secured the underground route to the coordinates.
The underground route to the coordinates. Okay, that's good. That's good. Secure those underground routes. Apparently I mixed lifeguard with Coast Guard. Yeah, no, yeah, I was lifeguard. Not even 20 years ago. I was lifeguard right before I moved out to Colorado, which was like 28, 29. I was actually going to put up a video. I forgot that I made this, but my last job, my last corporate job, we had a, like...
It didn't take long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation for their bioweapons to end up in the hands of terrorists. A new era of bioterrorism descended upon vulnerable countries, shifting the balance of power throughout the region. People in the destabilized areas soon feared another incident like Raccoon City was inevitable. As panic spread, governments of the world turned to the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium.
Oh, that just sounds all kinds of bad.
Terrorism unit BSAA.
All this sounds bad.
Of the BSAA were sent to infiltrate.
Can't believe 2009 was 85 years ago. I know, right?
Restoring safety and stability
85
to
years.
various regions around the globe.
You mean 25 years ago?
Welcome to Africa.
Did I say 25? Or did you say... Oh,
My name is Sheva Alama.
oh Shiva. Oh no, I misspelled her name. I thought it was Shiva. Oh, I gotta change her name.
Just Chris, thanks.
I gotta change her name in the title.
Yes.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Ever since the change in government.
I'll bet. Intel says
Well, I'll change it after the stream.
And I'm not going to be happy to see an American, BSAA or not. That's why I'm your partner. Help put them at ease.
I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Dang, he's all patronized. He's mansplaining already. No, Jill. No. I loved you, Jill.
You okay?
No.
Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let's go.
That man looks like he could punch a rock right there. I bet he's going to punch a giant rock at some point.
Casualties continue to mount over the long years I've
This guy sounds a lot like the this sounds like a lot like the narration
More and
for
more,
Pacific
I find
Rim.
myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for.
It's all worth fighting
Maybe one
for.
day.
Oh, what am I fighting for?
Hey, huyo Wingenzi anafanya nini hapa?
You don't have to get touchy. Let's go.
There is one thing I do know.
Berets, man, they're everywhere. No matter where you go, there's always some goofball wearing a beret. I mean, one of my favorite G.I. Joes wore a beret. But it hasn't aged with me. December 1966. Oswell E. Spencer, James Marcus, and Edward Ashford officially established... Oh, come on, guys! How am I supposed to do anything with the lore when you do stuff like that? See, I vaguely recall all of this, but... Okay. Alright, those are the controls that I want.
Chris here, coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
Yes, we read you.
There's a black market weapons deal going down.
Come on, Shiva, act like you gotta be somewhere.
That's where Irving will be. Alpha team has already infiltrated the area, and you will be.
Hello, sir. Good day.
Rendezvous
Okie
contact
dokie.
at the butcher's shop. You can gear
Alright,
up
those
and
left and right controls are a little touchy. Let's see if I can go to aiming control. No. Aiming speed, slow. That might be what I want.
get on the mission there.
Nope, that's movement, not motion. That's Alright, well, I'll just have to get used to the speed, I guess. Let's be honest, you can just skip the cutscenes and watch a story summary on YouTube, but I guess you'll still need to engage, to comment funnies and make the whole chat go haha. I mean, not so much. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to remember the story a little bit. I like to know what the story is. Oh. Oh. At first I thought it was just a rug blowing in the wind. I'm like, why are these guys just beating the rug? It's okay, fellas. Okay. Go about your business. Just keep beating that rug. Where are we going, Sheva? Huh? You lead the way. Where are we going? What are we doing? Going down here? Okay, we're going to go down here. Sweet. We're almost done with the game. That's kind of a cool looking radio stereo thing. Am I wearing a green shirt? You'll never know, Macro. You'll never know. Thanks to my green screen, my green shirt is almost invisible. Oh! Yes, I am wearing a green shirt. And you know, it's random. Some days you can actually see most of it, and some days you can't see any of it. I want to get a green screen shirt. I think that would be kind of cool, but just to be a bobbing head, but it's not in the budget right now. Not for the gimmick, and that might be disorienting for people. People may get unnerved. Okay, round the outside. Here we go.
Chris, this way.
Yes, thank you, Shiva. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this Glock.
Good, you're both here. Come.
I thought you were wearing black at the beginning of the stream because loading screen. Yeah, you will notice the color of my shirt changes depending on the background. At some point, it may look like I have a red shirt on. I don't know.
You too. This way.
Oh, actually, yeah, because you really can't. I'm not really in most of the scene, so.
You're a little on edge. You should do what you came here to do and go home.
Yeah, they really roll out the red carpet for us Americans.
Ugh.
I have your weapons for you here. Check them.
Oh, that's a briefcase, you dummy. I can't do anything with that. That's a bottle. What is this, a bar brawl?
Grab your weapons. The operation's already started.
Hey, that's mine. I would have dual wield.
Destination coordinates?
Town square's up ahead. Go through there. Alpha team's waiting at the deal location.
Those aren't coordinates.
What do you know about Ouroboros?
It's a funny word.
Mostly just rumors. Something about
Mostly
visions of
just
a doomsday
rumors.
project.
Doomsday sounds about right, and apparently it is no rumor.
You're kidding, right?
You must find a man named Irving. He's our only lead.
You guys are pretty much worthless, aside from having a case with a gun in it.
And be careful out there.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. No, good call there. Also, don't think I didn't catch that Rockman bad dub reference. I'm glad you did, Macro. You didn't say anything. I'm like, all right, this uncultured swine. I may look at you with saliva coming down my mouth when it comes to movies and shows, but when it comes to video games, let's just say know your bounds. Hey, no, look, I'm just testing the waters, Macro, just making sure you knew. Ah, what am I fighting for? Dr. Huawei. Dr. Huawei is very dangerous. We don't want to upset Dr. Huawei. I think was that X4? I think that was X4. God, that was so bad. So bad. I think we can just... What does that do? What is this? Years ago, I was Chinese. Okay, that I don't know that reference.
Come on!
Okay.
Come on!
Okay.
All right, now I'm a little confused. What? Like, all right, let me see what the controllers are saying I'm supposed to be doing here. This is saying, oh, L1. Oh, it is. You literally do have to press both buttons. That's not good. No, I don't want that. I don't want having to push multiple buttons. Like, that's ridiculous. But they all are like that, aren't they? Are they really? That's weird. What the heck is fire again? This is weird. No. Fire throw. L1 and R1. Okay, there we go. We got it. But you can't just press R1 to shoot. You're going to have to actually like... So, and then, what is it? That and... Oh. Thought it was that and reload. Hey, Isaac! Popping in quick to show support. I'm at work, otherwise I'd stay, but enjoy the RE fan base favorite boulder puncher. Exactly right. Yeah, man. Gonna get stoned. Although there's no way we get anywhere close to that scene today. Heck, we'll be lucky to make it out of this first level. But thanks for touching base, Isaac. Have a great time at work. Yeah. We're gonna see how it goes. Oh, props to Danny for scoring a job. Yeah. No, he got in. I think this is like his third or fourth day on the job, getting a nice part-time gig. It's good stuff. All right, I've got to figure out the better controlling settings. These aren't going to work for me. All right, A, run, L1, R1, R2. These controls are janky. L1 plus X is reload. L1 plus R1. Why won't you reload? None of these buttons reload.
Come on!
Roger.
Huh. I believe it's retail. I believe he's in retail as well.
Remember, we're a team. Whatever happens, we stick together.
Don't worry. I may not be as big as you, but I can still hold my own.
Did you just take some of the good stuff, Sheva? Gosh darn it. Alright, I'm just gonna have to learn as I go, I guess. Oh no! The goat! You'd think the goat would last longer. Being the goat and all. Okay, we're gonna go to D. I think, because that's what the default is, and that lets you run without having to press any other button. You can just hold down, investigate. Okay. The body's still warm. Why is this here? I mean, it's a good question, I guess. What's in the box? Can't open the box. What's in the door? Ew. Yeah, see, this doesn't look like it was that great of a place beforehand. Like, I don't know that I'd want to live here even under good circumstances. Like, I don't know that all of this is just... Oh, we are swimming in loot. I might just retire after this. Screw this, Shiva. You fight it on your own. I'm good to go. It's a good question, Macro. I'm not entirely sure. Odds and ends, maybe? You'd have to ask Isaac. I'm not entirely... I think it's like convenience store, more or less? Or like small grocery store kind of a thing? So part of this is, I know I don't like this is, I'm being a little over exploratory, but I'm also trying to get a feel for the controls a little bit here. They don't feel great. But I played this before many times. I think I just played it on an Xbox, and for whatever reason their control scheme wasn't as weird as this. Or they didn't seem to be as weird as this. Alright, you know what, let's just get out there. Just start throwing... What am I investigating? It's swarming with bugs. It looks rotten. Yeah, no crap. Okay. I'm not going to investigate the dead body. I already know. It stinks, it smells, it's weird, it's got flies. Okay, that's a dead end. I feel like I've walked through a dead end a few times here. It's good stuff. This is good. This is good content right here. I will say, I don't like, I want it to either, I want like platformy or I want first person. I'm not a huge fan of third person. I knew what I was getting into. Still not a huge fan of it though. I can't go out this way? I feel like I should be able to go out that door. Okay. Alright, well. Let's see. Oh, there's a map up there. I can use the map maybe? Go down here. Yeah, I think the little bunny ears are telling me. Well. Is there... Okay, I can probably go through this door. Yes. I think we've been through here. Maybe go back this way. Yeah. Oh! Take that sweet, sweet green herb. Alright. Now we're making progress.
Did you hear that? It came from that building.
Oh, Shiva's not so bad. Look at her. She opened the door like a champ. I don't know why people badmouth her so much. I think she's a great gal. She's my new BFF. So I'm sorry if I asked this before. I have the memory of a clamshell. From your experience, did your high school and or college degrees affect your job opportunities? Yes, but they are not... Oh. I just wouldn't open my mouth. I wouldn't open my mouth. Your disposition is lacking. Poor fellow. She sells like outdoor stuff. Like outdoor things. Like outdoorsy clothes, outdoorsy stuff. I forgot about the imagery in this. It's pretty disturbing. I don't think I can skip these either. Oh, I can. Okay. Shiva, darn it. Okay. Don't waste your ammo, Shiva. I got this with my knife. Man. It's a lot of slashing.
What the hell just happened?
They didn't move like any zombies I've ever seen.
How many times can you say that with a straight face? Doesn't move like any zombie I had ever seen. Like, I feel like Shiva should have pushed back on that a little bit. Like, what do you mean, like any zombie I've ever seen? How many zombies have you seen that you actually have a standard by which zombies move? What do we got here? Heck yeah, give me that ammo. Sweet, sweet ammunition. Yes, a lot of jobs require you just on general principle. A lot of jobs require you to have a GED, at least, if not like a bachelor's. But it is not because the degree actually makes you better at the job. There is no connection there. It's not like, oh, if you don't have a degree, it's gonna be really hard for you to do this job. It literally is just, we make that a requirement because because apparently putting yourself in debt for 35, 40 grand with a set of intangible and largely ineffable job skills makes you an ideal candidate. I don't know. But yes, a lot of them do require it, or at least it's a big plus to have one, but not because of any inherent virtue. It's simply, we need to make this worthwhile, because if we don't, people will just stop wasting their money on it. It's locked. Guess we're stuck here. Well, game over, folks.
Way out of here.
No, we're stuck here, Sheva. That's the whole point. I told you. I think, is it this way? I think it's this, right? We push this out of the way or something? No? What the heck is that thing anyway? Is that a coffee maker?
Here.
R1. Where'd you go? Dang it. My normal friends leave me in the lurch. Why do you got to do it too? Where'd you go? Oh. Here? You think the window? All right. Yeah. Okay, we have knee pads on, though, so that makes it a little more believable. I will say they do a decent job. I still think her footwear is kind of impractical, but overall, we don't look too ill-equipped for what we're doing here. Let's see, how far can I get with the knife? Ooh, that's not good. And then... Okay. I was trying to do, it says quick turn, so I'm trying to do the quick turn, but... Alright. I think I'm dead. I'm fine, I'm fine. Damn, shit was the worst, man. I tell you what, it's totally her fault. Don't tell me I need to be careful. I know what I gotta do. Just gonna run out here. Like this. Oh, that would be a dead end. Hey, buddy. I slashed you with the knife, you little weenie bucket. I'm alright, I'm alright. I'm gonna recover. I'm pulling this out here. Let's see. Like, would you have still gotten most or all of your previous jobs? Yes. Mostly because I get in, a lot of my jobs I get in entry level. Like, the security, I worked my way up 4 different times. So I started at, like, contract security guard, you don't have to have a license. I had to get a contractor license that just said I could work contract in Colorado. That was it. And that led into the next job, led into the next job, the next one, the next one. Like I said, I think it helped that I had one, but I've never gotten a job specifically because I had a degree. In fact, some jobs I've gotten in spite of having a degree because a lot of people thought, well, you've got a degree, you should be doing a job in your field. And I'm like, yeah, but my field doesn't hire because I don't have the experience, so I need to get work experience. And they're like, well, also, didn't networking do any good for you? It did not. It did not. I didn't have any networking. And that was partially on me because I chose to do an independent project instead of an internship because I didn't know, there was no place that I wanted to do an internship. There was nothing that really appealed to me as a general communication thing. So I did an independent project where I storyboarded, shot, or directed, casted, shot my own little short film preview thing. It was a cool project. It was a lot of fun to do. I got a good grade on it, but it didn't connect me anywhere. So you only network if your professors or your school in general, if they're connected. If not, you can go to school, and if they don't have connections for you, what are you going to do? You just, like I said, internship is your best bet. Like, that's pretty much the only thing worthwhile about it. Information is readily available in books and the internet. College is just the result of outdated state management and flow principles made by people way. Older than most of the people actually getting affected mostly negatively by the system. I mean, look, if you have I would say most jobs that are worthwhile you can get through trade school. And that's a school that you go to teach you a trade, to teach you a skill. College doesn't teach you a skill. It teaches you gobbledygook. Now, if you're trying to become a surgeon or a lawyer, well, I mean, I don't even know that you need to go to school for a lawyer. If you can pass the bar, you pass the bar. And then you get certified. I don't think you have to go to law school. Most people are going to need that to have it taught to them. I don't know that you have to. Pretty sure a doctor you have to. I don't know that there's a general test. I don't know. I haven't tried either one of those professions. But aside from those basic ones, it's like, okay, you got a criminal justice degree, which talks about all this stuff, but so it helps you become a police officer in that you have a criminal justice degree, but there's nothing about the criminal justice degree itself that you just take that and go, okay, I'm equipped to be a police officer. No, you still have to go through the training and everything that anybody else who doesn't have a college degree would have to go through. It's a racket. And it's the quality of your education largely depends on who your teachers are. You can have a professor who's really great and encourage you to think for yourself and opens your mind. I had one professor, he rewarded you if you just kind of thought outside the box. Like, he was happy if you wrote a paper that kind of bucked conventional wisdom just to put it out there as a theory. And then there are some professors, if you didn't say what they wanted you to say, they made it very clear. Your paper is unacceptable. This idea, do you have any sources for this? Well, yeah, I do. I listed 2 of them. Well, somebody else, well, there's experts that disagree. There's experts that agree too. What are you trying to do here? So it could become very charged. And that was back in the turn of the century. It's even worse now. Much, much worse. I'm already breaking free? Goodness gracious. Stomp. Wow. Okay. All right. So.
What the hell just happened?
They didn't move like any zombies I've ever seen.
Why? Oh, we don't have anything. That's why we don't have a reloading thing. Education firms usually teach formal and base sciences, not applicable sciences, and those are the ones. Exactly. Yeah. There's a lot of theory. I mean, most of my upper level comm classes were communication theory. It's not even, and it was common sense stuff. It's like, wow, I need to justify your profession by making up words and definitions to obfuscate just basic normal understanding. Like, no, if you didn't have a degree like me, you wouldn't know that this is called feedback. Okay. I don't know, if you just want to be an educator, that's one thing, but I think we need to look really long and hard at what education entails today.
They'll find us soon.
And I've talked to people that are actually professors, and they'll just say, well, it makes you well-rounded. I'm like, I've got friends that, like, I got a friend, he's freaking, I mean, he became like he was a manager of like over several different restaurants, big restaurants in LA. Didn't get more than a high school diploma. Never graduated college. Very well-rounded, very cultured, knows a crap ton about the food industry, is great with people, great at managing people, didn't learn any of that in college. And you can't tell me he's not well-rounded. Well, he could be more well-rounded if he went to school. There's no way of defining that. In most cases, it's not being well-rounded. It's think the way we want you to think. Have the view that we want you to have. That's really what it comes down to. So some teachers and some professors in some schools may encourage free thought, and if you have a thought that doesn't agree with theirs, they'll be okay with it, but a lot of them don't. I'm curious about one thing. Did you buy your first Toyota Corolla yourself? Because from what you told me, it seemed like you had it before. So I got a Bonneville, a 1988 Bonneville. So it had 170,000 miles, which for an American car, American made in like the 80s or 90s ish, not great. It was not very well taken care of. So it ran okay for a little while, but I started having to use paychecks to just cover expenses. So I had to pay the insurance, I had to pay the gas, and I had to pay for repairs. But I did get the car because it was my granddad passed away, so I got that car. The Corolla, yes, I bought. I took out a car loan, and paid off that car all the way. I had it paid off. I have the car that I have now paid off. Yeah. So I have bought 2 cars and paid off 2 cars. And I was given... So the Bonneville died, and my other grandparents gave me their older car, and that one died. And then I got a Firebird, and that died. So yeah, I haven't had great luck with Pontiacs or Mercury cars. But yes, I was very fortunate. I was one of the few kids in our development to have a car before I even had my permit. I got it right before. So I got my permit, I think, in probably April of 96. And I think we had the car the following summer. So it sat doing very little on the side of the house for like 6 months. And then that was my learning to drive car. And then I started driving. It is a Toyota Corolla IM hatchback. I like it a lot. Repairs are cheap. Tires are cheap. Oil changes are cheap. Small, good gas mileage. Not great. 33 miles a gallon, I believe. 33 to 35 somewhere, I think. Yeah. Good interior space. I've been able to fit a lot of stuff in there. And it has a youthful interior. It's got, a little bit of lining, a little bit of trim. Nothing super fancy, but makes me feel like I'm driving something a little sportier than the 04 Corolla that I was putting around in. All right, we're going to try this. How do I do quick? Oh, there it is.
We need to get to that house. We'll have a better chance of fighting them from there.
This one? Oh, there's a red herb, too.
Come in, Kirk. The locals were hostile.
Spock.
We had to use force.
Kirk.
Have
Bones, I
any
need you.
contingency plans for this situation, do we, Kirk?
Roger on the locals, but your orders still stand.
What does that mean? Was
We're
AH
screwed.
expecting this?
Aren't Corolla sedans? Yes. 4 doors. Yep. Well, so but mine is if it's a hatchback, it's a 5-door, which is I don't know if that's still considered a sedan. It might be. But yeah, the Corollas, Toyota Corollas are all most of them are 4-door sedans, and then there are the 5-door hatchback models. I don't know if they still make the 5-door, because I have the Corolla IM, which actually used to be. So briefly, Toyota tried to get more of a youthful market because Honda just organically made kind of cooler looking interiors. The design was a little lower to the ground, looked a little better. Toyotas were a little more, at least the American Toyotas. I don't know what they were like in Japan. Usually they keep their cool stuff and they import, the whatever stuff. But they're sportier. So so Honda was beating, I think, Toyota in that younger market. So they invented the Scion, Scion, it was still a Toyota brand, but it was rebranded as a Scion, and those were more youthful, streamlined, more sporty in a way, and cheaper. They didn't have, they were less expensive. And so the Corolla IM is actually a Scion converted to a Corolla. They just pretty much swapped out the logos. So it is technically what the Scion hatchback was. They just rebranded it back when they got rid of the Scion line. They just rebranded it back as a Corolla. But now they do actually have a legit Corolla hatchback. First one was a 2004 Corolla. Sport. It was sport. My front wheel drive Corolla had a spoiler on the back to make sure that at high speeds, those important back wheels, the wheels that were not driving the car forward, that those were touching the ground. But it was still a sport. It had a little bit of a, little skirt around it, so it didn't look ridiculous. But yeah, it was kind of a, pudgy car. It was kind of a chunky. You felt like you were sitting kind of high up in it. It wasn't a youthful car. Not really. But it was a good car. It's a faithful car. I had it for 15 years. Gave it to my sister. Had it paid off in, I think, 10 years, 10 years. No, 6 years. 5 or 6. Because it was a little bit of a financial whatever around, but yeah, got it paid off. And man, driving a paid off car is really nice. It is really nice. That's just $200 to $300 a month, $350 a month that you can put towards other things. Do I have a picture of it? I think I do somewhere. I mean, Mac, if you just looked up Toyota Corolla Sport or 2004 Toyota Corolla S, I can do that here. Yeah, there it is. Now okay, wait, no, oh no, this one right here. This is it. Let's see, just me. Yep, that's it right there. That is my baby. Oops. I don't think I can make that bigger, but yeah. So it's not a bad looking car. But yeah, that's it. And then that was the color. It was a silver. Okay, there we go. And those had the alloy rims and everything. I can look it up. I wanted to see what you did with yours. Oh, I didn't do anything to it. I am not the kind of guy to dump money into it. It was a stock. The Sport had everything I had. It had the ground effects already on it. Had the fog lights. Had the alloy rims. And the spoiler. So if you look up Toyota Corolla S silver, that's exactly the car that I had. I'd rather spend money on the car that I want rather than buy a whatever car and put a bunch of, to me, gaudy. A lot of people make their cars gaudy to my tastes. I think they're very gaudy and kind of a ridiculous way to spend money. But that's, again, my personal thing. But I'm okay. Sheva Khan. Oh, wrong. Gonna go back. There we go. I hear people. Okay, I hear muffled voices out there. I don't like the sound of that. How much did it cost you? I know I'm asking a metric ton, but so the sticker price on the Corolla, I believe, was 2021. And unfortunately, because I didn't have a job when I got it, the car that I was driving pretty much broke down as I was driving to the lot. I couldn't drive it over 15 miles an hour. Turned out it had a bent piston, I believe. And so it was shaking. Even going 15, it was shaking. So I pulled in there, and it's kind of like, I'm not going to be able to drive off the lot. So either I'm going to take a taxi off here, or I'm going to find the cheapest car you have, and I'm going to buy that. And so that's what I did. They initially screwed me. They got me at a super high interest rate. It was $450 a month for 6 years. But luckily, I got a job within a month after that, and through the credit union, refinanced it and got it down to $420 a month for 5 years. So I still overpaid. At the end of it, I mean, you always do anytime you make payments. At the end of it, I think I paid almost $35,000 for that car. $35,000 for a Corolla. Learned my lesson the hard way, but I didn't really have, it wasn't much of a choice because it's harder to get a loan for like a used car because they don't finance it. You have to get a loan, and the bank is not going to give you a loan for like, so you have to then go through the bank. So the dealership was willing to work a deal even if they completely shafted me. And then I was able to refinance it later and get a reasonable, although still high rate. But I didn't put anything down on it either. If you can put a couple grand on it, that'll knock your monthly payment down considerably. But I didn't have anything to put on. All right, so you got that. Got that. Oh, a little white mouse. Oh, I don't want to go back up to the surface. This is going to be bad, isn't it? I don't know why, but a spoiler on a Toyota is very jarring to me. Well, I mean, it's a front wheel drive car. I mean, to be fair, Hondas do it. There's a lot of cars do it. But yeah, it's pretty stupid to put a spoiler on a front wheel drive car. Because the whole point of the spoiler is it keeps your rear end on the ground, because the rear end, in theory, on a rear-wheel drive car is where your power is coming from. So you want more power pushing down on that for better traction, better grip, etc. If you got a front-wheel drive car, I mean, yeah, it's good to keep back wheels on the ground. But one, in a Corolla, let's face it, you're not really going at speeds where the spoiler is going to do a whole heck of a lot for you. And it's front-wheel drive, so all your power is coming from the front, where the engine is resting. You're not getting a whole lot of anything by having a spoiler. So it's a cosmetic. So if you think about it from a functional standpoint, it looks stupid on any front wheel drive car, but I don't know. I liked it. I thought the car looked better with it than without it. But that's just me. It still functionally was absolutely stupid. But they didn't offer a sport that didn't have the spoiler, or I might have pursued that. Man, look at my girl. Man, she's kicking butt. She's opening doors. Who needs friends? You know, who needs friends? All right, saving, good. I'd expect a spoiler to be on a European-made Gangi sporty car, but on a goody two-shoes Japanese car. What? I don't know. The only European cars I know, I've seen Peugeot. I don't know. There's a lot of manufacturers out there that I'm familiar with because of Gran Turismo, but the only ones I actually know, like Mercedes and like BMW. And most of those don't have spoilers. Like I mean, you can get them, but like the M3 and the M5 don't come with spoilers. They didn't come, even though they're sporty cars. They actually didn't have spoilers. So I don't know. Maybe I'm not disagreeing. I don't know the brands, the European brands that would have it. I know the Mini, but that doesn't have a spoiler either. That's just like a little coupé car. So I don't know. But I mean, here in America, a lot of kids, if they're souping up a car and they're going to put a giant spoiler and rims on it, a lot of times they are a Japanese car. It's just think Fast and the Furious. You know, a Mitsubishi Eclipse, a Mazda RX-7, a Volkswagen Jetta. You know, those are the cars that are getting like pimped out or modified. But I'm sure it's different in Europe. I mean, I'd guess it was different in Europe. So angry. You all smell horrible. Deodorant. We need deodorant.
Wait a minute. That's
I mean, I don't understand why zombies are talking to other zombies. I do know that's kind of scary. Like, where did he come from? What's his backstory? Peugeot mentioned, what the hell is a car made without outsourced labor? What the hell is a car made without outsourced labor? What? There's a lot of American cars that are actually made in America. In American factories. In fact, some of the better paying jobs, like union jobs, was like that was part of the problem we had was like part of the motor industry's issue. American, why they ended up getting bailed out was because they were paying, assembly line workers like $30 an hour and full pensions when they retire, like just like as if you're a cop or a teacher. This is just a basic manual labor job, and you got people making, huge chunks of money even after retirement. They got to pay for it somehow. Where does that come from? Well, they hike up the price of the car. So they were not very competitive because the unions pushed it so far. So yeah, if there was a long period of time that if you were working an automotive job in America, you were making damn good money and had great benefits and everything else. I would say too much. I'd say the unions were doing it. And that was a problem because when the automakers got to the point where like, we can't sustain this, we need to cut back on the pension. We need to cut back on some of these perks. They're like, no. It's like, okay, well then we're going to go bankrupt and you don't get them anyway. So there you go. And then it's like, no, we're going to bail them out. It's ridiculous. And that is a very, I don't want to say flawed, but very basic understanding of the situation. I'm not going to pretend that I know all the deals, but I do know that they were, okay, what are we doing here? Okay, you keep punching. Oh wait, was it this? No, not going to jump over. I think we were going to push this over. Yes. Yep, I remember now. And then... Alright, now we just gotta shoot people when they come to the door. Oh, he's at the door. Dang it. Dang. I may be shrugging off bullets.
I need ammo.
How do I give you ammo? I don't... Oh, why is the door open? Sheva, why weren't you stabbing this guy? Like, I know you don't got a gun, but you don't have any ammo, but seriously. Can you... Here, you pick it up. Ow!
Hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it. Just hope he gets here quick.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, crap. I can't. I'm being groped. Maybe I do need to go on amateur. I mean, do we just leave now, I think? Nope. Wow. Okay. That didn't go well for us. Really? We had to watch all that? Lurking and slightly silently judging. Oh, no, Carlos, you don't have any room to judge, sir. Mr. I don't have the game on the PS3. No, you don't get to judge me that I have to try to work this all by myself. And it's been a long time since I played this game. Long time. I gotta remember how to do stuff here. Okay. Those are the things I can buy. How much money do I have? I have $400. So good. They're showing me all the things I can't buy with my money. Now, if I remember correctly, hang on. Organize. I think I can combine this with this. Yeah. I don't want to give it to her because I'll give it to her. Fine, I'll give it to her. And then those are in my inventory. What is this? M92F. Same gun. Okay. Can I sell that then? Cool. All right, all right, all right. What are you talking about? I have it on the PS3 and the PS4. Well, when I said I wanted to play Resident Evil 5, you said not a word. So, either you do in fact have it and you just didn't want to play with me, or you don't have it and you bought it now and you're just waiting for it to come in the mail. Because I said I made a big deal of it. I was telling people, hey, I'm looking to play some RE5. And nobody said. All I heard people say, oh, I got it on PS4, I got it here, I got it there. Nobody said anything about having it on PS3. It's like, all right, bet I'll do it myself. Fine, I don't care. I don't need you guys. I don't need friends. I think we just took out Saddam Hussein. I think. All right. What was it? All right, you pick that up. I don't remember what we got to do here. I think it's just... That was great. Oh no, there's stuff out there. I see a little glowing thing saying there's stuff. What's going on here? Oh, they're coming through the window, I'm sure. Up over? Oh no.
Kurt, come in. The locals are hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Just give me a freaking shotgun. I'll be all right.
I'm on my way.
With a lot of ammo,
You
of
hear that,
course.
Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it. I just hope he gets here quick.
Oh, see? Carlos, you could have had my back. You could have had my back, but you didn't. You didn't. I must have been driving. I like this game. All you had to do is remind me. Squirrel. Oh gosh, that's the guy. That's the big guy. Let's run. I think we need to get up in the get onto a. Yeah, here we go. I have the high ground, Anakin. Isn't there a jump thing? Yeah, there we go.
I need ammo.
Well, then you should have.
Are you okay?
Oh my gosh. What are you talking about? I have it on the. Oh. Oh yeah. I can punch a boulder. I can punch you. Oh come on, really? All right, we're gonna have to abandon our post here. Let's. We gotta pick up some money first. No, I was trying to pick up the money. I don't care about stomping the guy. All right, let's jump here. My boy's a mechanic, trying to go to work on me. Oh, run.
We've got to hold out till Kirk gets here.
Just watch out for Axie, man. Stop groping me, you weirdo! Alright, let's jump. Ooh. Oh, I should probably have taken that, huh? Ah, good gracious. It's okay, you're not getting that far, we can play later. Screw you, Carlos. I don't need that kind of attitude. That's the kind of partner you're going to be, putting me down, making me feel all bad just because I suck at the game. That ain't right. Oh, I'm out of ammo. I am totally out of ammo. Okay. Out of time, too, it would seem. There, you're not wrong. We are, No, well, I needed ammo, too. Unfortunately, you're not like my friend Carlos, who doesn't need ammo. No, I didn't. Ah, whatever. Take your filthy money.
Help me! Thanks, partner.
Stomp. All right, how do I do? How do I? Crap.
Come on.
How do I use my spray? Oh, there we go. How are we doing?
Chris, Sheva, how you holding up? I'll be there shortly. Just hang
Not shortly. Now. You need to be here now. Yeah. All right. I mean, yeah, I did it for you, Sheva. I did it for you. You're my girl, Sheva. You're my boo. Thanks. I still haven't figured out how to reload yet. Wait, what?
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm gonna take out the door. Find some cover.
I don't know where you're shooting from, so I can't kick them into zombie guards. Hey, Baldric, what's going on? Don't shoot the red barrels. I should shoot the red barrels, shouldn't I? I should be shooting the red barrels. That's where it's at. But hello, Baldric. Have you played this before? RPG? Mario RPG. Top 10 prank. Promise your citizen a good wage and financial general support system for a job as simple as manual labor, only to bail on them in favor of people living in worse conditions abroad. We did it! Hey, I got a B on accuracy? That's not too bad. And an S on enemies routed. I see on my clear time. That's okay, because I was talking to you guys. It's your fault. I got a B! I got a B! Yay! That wasn't as hard as I thought it was. Okay. So we can't buy ammo. Yeah, you can't buy ammo. Like, I think that was pretty intense, you know? Like the fight for your life kind of thing. I think that's pretty intense. You know, people talk about it not being scary. Like, well, it doesn't have to be scary. It just has to make you be like, oh my gosh, it's chaotic, it's scary. It's okay, you're not getting very far. All right. Kick him in the ground. You're a very busy bee. I was. I got a B. Thank you. Yeah, I got a B. I got a B. Whee! I still can't upgrade. Wait, can I upgrade? Hang on. Money. I don't have enough money. I know that, but I want to upgrade it. Can I upgrade it? Organize, maybe? Upgrade. Oh, it's going to cost me 2,000 to upgrade? Oh, wait. Okay, my firepower would take me all that money for a little bit of firepower. Reload speed, capacity? That is actually... Yes. Yes, absolutely. That's probably all I'm going to upgrade, but... How the heck do you... I got to look up how you reload, because there were a couple times where, like, we had a lull, and I wanted to, you know, to upgrade, and I couldn't do it. All right. Also, hello, Baldric and Carlos. Bit late, but yeah. All right. Let me see.
You can thank me later. Chris.
Let me see. Options, controller settings. So it says L1, which is this one, and X to reload. But in my experience, watch what happens. Let's see. So this is...
Hurry to the deal coordinates.
Oh.
Roger that.
I'm going on ahead. We'll meet up there. Good luck.
So I shoot. Now, I'm holding that. I hit X. Well, screw you, game. I knew if I called it out, it would play. Oh, I forgot. This is actually where it gets kind of rough. That first part was actually more or less easy. Although I'm sure I would have struggled with Carlos as a teammate. He would have been trying to set me on fire the whole gosh darn time. I didn't know, man. I didn't know. I'm sorry. Help me. Help me. I'm on fire. Now you're on fire. Like, it's coming back to me now. Just trying to find all the treasures and stuff and things so that you can do stuff. Okay, it's not coming back to me now. I came down here for no good reason. Barrel. Oh, sweet barrel. I know you have amazing stuff inside. Oh, please. Hey! I don't know how we did it through the bars, but hey, you know what? If we can punch a boulder, we can grab through the bars. Where'd she go? What are you doing over there, Sheva? Sorry about that. Yep, you, Carlos, and Lagmeister would have been a dream team. Well, unfortunately, you can't do 3, but yeah. Crummy friend. Hey, B Wolf, what's going on? Okay, so I thought of this. So I went to the bathroom after I set up the stream. I was in the bathroom. And I thought, you know what? Like, I'm trolling my friends. Like, who trolls their friends? I'm like, I could say I have no friends, so that's why I have to be like, no, screw it. I'm going to troll my friends. Because I did. I was talking about playing Resident Evil 5, and every friend I had was like, buy a PlayStation 4, we could play it on there. Buy a PlayStation 5, and we can port it, or we can do whatever. Or I have it on Xbox, or I have it on, PC. I was like, it's not cross-platform. Everybody I talked to, nobody said, oh yeah, PS3, Resident Evil 5, let's go. Nobody said that. Everybody was just telling me what they didn't have. I told Macro the Venn diagram of people owning a PlayStation 3 and have a Resident Evil 5. There's nobody there because it's just me all by myself. Apparently Carlos is in there. Apparently. Allegedly. But I can't really know that for sure. Now, what is a PS3? Wow. See? These are the kind of friends I get. These are my kind of friends. Oh, you know what? I think we were supposed to go. Can we go back in there? We can't go back in there. Dang it. I think we could have gone down that little tunnel and gotten something cool. This is terrifying because I remember when I was playing this actively, I had this whole thing memorized. Like, okay, go here, pick up this, do this, do this. Here's the timing. The thing is coming. Do this. And now I know just enough to remember. Ooh, this is a pain in the butt. Ooh, this is scarier. Oh, this is rough. But I don't remember what I need to do or what exactly is coming. I just remember running and being like, oh no, get out of the way, go, 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 go. Oh no, my gosh, he's coming. What am I doing? Help me. I mean, that's what my friend was saying. That's what Eric was saying while we were playing. I was like, I got this, man. Don't worry about it. What model is your PS3? It is a Slim. So it's the middle one. So you had, well, there were 4. There was the original fat version that allowed you to play PS2 games, and I believe it had a chrome aesthetic to it. And then they came out with the Fat Boy 2, or the Fat 2, which was just a matte finish silver that no longer had the backwards compatibility, but it was still the big body. And then they came out with the Slim, which is what I have. And then after that, they came out with the Super Duper Slim, which is the one where you actually slide the door open and put the thing instead of pushing the disc in and it going inside. You put it. It was a top loader. I feel the same. I get the same when I propose a binge watch of Ralph Bakshi. But Baldrick, let's be honest. I mean, come on. Resident Evil 5, Ralph Bakshi. I mean, he is. If there was an acquired taste, if there was a cult following, that is the epitome of an acquired taste cult following. That is a cult following. I mean, it is a supreme slice of fandom that can really get down with some Ralph Bakshi. I feel like Resident Evil 5 is a little more accessible to the common man. I think it's a little unfair. It's a little unfair to compare. Oh gosh. But I'm laughing because I'm sure it's true though. Like you're trying to come on guys, let's watch some Ralph Bakshi. Wait, what? I have a feeling the only people who say yes are the ones who haven't seen any of his stuff yet. And then they start watching like, Baldrick. Let's play a board game. And binging, no less. That's what makes it even funnier. It's like, all right, I might be able to, like... It's not hate watch. It would just be like, hi, isn't this funny watch? One of Ralph Bakshi's movies, but to watch 2 or 3 in a row, that'd be pretty rough. I mean, look at Chris. What? Look at that upper body strength there. Dun dun dun.
We can't get in from here.
Can you assist me, please? I feel like I could do something up there. Okay. Never mind. I guess I was misremembering. I mean, I'm hearing the guys in the background. Yeah! Huh! Yeah! Sorry. I forgot that they dissolve into like a puddle of goo. Who the heck is... Wait. Oh, come on. You'd survive. So, Cool World, maybe, Baldur. Cool... Because I haven't seen Cool World. The only Bakshi I've seen, other than, like, snippets, is Lord of the Rings. And that was... I just remember all the characters having this, like, Gandalf going, oh, no. And Frodo and, you know, Sam going, oh. And Frodo going, oh. Like, they all had wide eyes. And very theatrical. That was the thing. It wasn't just rotoscoping, it was theatrical rotoscoping. The actors that they got to do those roles were so big and so theatrical and and the costumes, I mean, and was it Boromir was like a Viking, just straight up a Viking, like generic Viking man. Oh my god. Anyway, I don't want to bust on it too much, but Cool World I've heard is pretty cool. I have heard that, so I might be able to be okay. Ralph Bakshi, I'm an uncultured swine when it comes to movies and shows. A director of animated Lord of the Rings from the 70s. Yes, specifically Fellowship of the Ring, right? Baldrick, he didn't do, I think it ended with the end of Fellowship. So it wasn't Two Towers, wasn't Return of the King. I remember we rented it. And yeah, I mean, as a family, we watched it and we got some good chuckles. There were times we thought were pretty cool. We did get some laughs. I remember my dad laughing in particular. But we were expecting it to be the Lord of the Rings. So I remember I was asking my mom, like, where are we at? And she's like, oh, we got hours probably. They're only at this part. And then it just ends. And like, but it says Lord of the Rings on the cover, but all we got was Fellowship of the Ring. What's up with that? Like, I was curious to see how they were going to do Sauron and the other stuff, but... Oh, did it really? Magro, look, I would leave it to you, sir. Baldrick will say yes. I will say Baldrick says yes. If you just... YouTube. You love YouTube. Just look up Ralph Bakshi. The best of Ralph Bakshi. And it will give you an idea for a style. Think rotoscoping, which is where you take a live actor and then you draw... So you take a live actor, he does the scene, then you go through frame by frame, you take the live action sequence, and then you draw over it. So it's animated, which I believe is how they did Snow White, if I'm not mistaken. Was Snow White rotoscoped? I think it was, at least to some degree. He-Man, you can tell. When the animation looks like crap, it's them actually doing the animation. When it looks really good, it is one of the like 12 sequences where they rotoscoped a guy, like He-Man running, He-Man punching, He-Man flipping somebody, He-Man jumping. And you can see it looks really good because it's a human being that they've just drawn over, which is kind of cheating. It's kind of cheating, but it worked. But I think that's the brilliant even. His Fire and Ice is great. He made that with Frank Frazetta. Okay, I don't even know who Frank Frazetta is. But I mean, you know, one man's brilliance is another man's quirkiness. Yeah, quirky. It's definitely quirky. Wizards is also out of this world. Okay, now you're pretty much just saying all his movies are great, Baldrick. Give me Bakshi's worst movie. One movie you would say he dropped the ball. Because every director who's done more than one project has a turd, a dead one. Some of them have many. Some of them, I would say, most of their careers are dud, and they have like one or two awesome movies. Like what was? Give me a Bakshi title where you're like, he wasn't at his best. I'm not gonna engage. If I'm gonna engage anybody, it'd be Sheva. Isn't that right, Sheva? Yeah. Hey, don't take my ammo. Or whatever that was. Oh. Till death do us part, baby.
Alpha team, come in. Alpha team.
I thought The Lord of the Rings was a live-action film. Is Baldrick talking about a Lord of the Rings rotoscope movie released in this? Yes. Yeah, so when it comes to Lord of the Rings, I think there's some really off-brand ones, but the Lord of the Rings, you had The Hobbit by Rankin and Bass, which is an animation studio, the same one that it's a Japanese studio that also did like Thundercats and some other stuff from the 80s. Begins with a T, I believe. They later did, but that was like a made-for-TV movie, and it got a VHS release. Then there was Return of the King, so they skipped Two Towers and a good chunk of Return of the King, and they did a much more streamlined, although arguably more faithful to the source material than Peter Jackson's version of Return of the King. And then Ralph Bakshi at that time in the 70s did his own Lord of the Rings rotoscoped via rotoscoping of, I'd forgotten, but it was Fellowship and then Two Towers. Then, in the turn of the century, I believe it was 2001, we got Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, which is the one that everybody really knows about, which was a completely live action with some CG. I thought rotoscoping came much later in the 70s. No. Now, like I said, I think Snow White was rotoscoped. Let me see. Yes, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937, was heavily rotoscoped, particularly for the human characters to achieve realistic, lifelike motion. So yeah, no, it's an old technique. Because you think about it, I mean, that was the easiest way, the fastest way to do it. You already had the pose. You already knew that this goes to this, goes to this, goes to this. You have to draw like when they did Aladdin, when they do Beauty and the Beast, when they did like the 90s stuff, and even a lot of the 80s, Robin Hood and stuff. Those were drawn, but I mean, you've got to have people who can create something for nothing. They create motion with nothing there other than references. So rotoscoping is the easiest way to do it. It just definitely has a certain vibe to it. Maybe if you skip some frames, it would look a little different, but I don't know. The only two movies that I watched back to back were Zootopia 1 and the Teen Titans Go movies. There was a Teen Titans Go movie. Oh, wait. Teen Titans Go is not the Teen Titans, right? Let me see. Because I watched... Oh, no. Oh, no. Heavens. What the heck is that? Good gravy. So, the good Teen Titans cartoon that I have and that I watched, they would do animation like that randomly in there as kind of like a ha-ha, chibi, this is kind of goofy, wacky, and then they'd go back to looking real. When did this hunk of garbage come out? Where they're all just chibi stuff. They made a movie out of it? 2013. Okay, that would make sense. That was way after my... That's what Scott Menville looks like? No, that can't be... Was he the same one for Teen Titans? He was! Dude, he doesn't look anything like I thought he would. Like, that voice comes out of him, he looks like he'd have like, wow, that's cool. I always love it when voice actors look nothing like they sound. Like, you hear him and you're like, oh my gosh, you look... I mean, some of them, like the guy who does Vegeta, what's his name? Can't remember. But you see him and you go, okay, yeah, I kind of see it. Like, I get it. Like, obviously he doesn't look like Vegeta. He kind of looks like he could do those voices. But some of these guys, you look at them, you're like, how does that voice come out of you? I don't get it. But I haven't seen Zootopia or obviously Teen Titans Go. But did you watch those? That was back to back in the theater. I think me and my friends did that once. I always wanted to do that. Do a back to back movie marathon in the theater. But trying to find two movies that came out that were like worth seeing, even back then, like that were both in at the same time. It's hard to find, and now it's damn near impossible. Like we get like 2 good movies a year at this point, in my estimation, in my humble estimation. It's few and far between that we actually get good cinema these days. I missed out on seeing Project Hail Mary. I heard that was really good from a lot of people. I definitely want to see that, but I'm gonna have to wait for the DVD, the Blu-ray release, which is August.
Come on, Roger.
Okay, that was confusing. I was trying to do hooks. I was trying to help her out. And yeah. We are swimming in loot, Sheva. We are wealthy beyond our wildest dreams. We are plundering the populace. Hello, sir. I mean, I just wonder why things are in this shape if everybody's carrying around like hundreds and hundreds of dollars in gold.
Come on!
Roger.
No, I was going to help you, so I wasn't trying to tell you to come on. Look, everybody's loaded. Yeah, well, you dropped your axe. Oh, you picked up something. I love that. Nicely done. Nicely done. Look at me reloading my gun like I'm a pro with my 13 bullets. Sheva just got some loot. There are actually 2 Teen Titans movies? I'd say both are good, but there's a third one where the Titans literally watch Slam Jam and comment on it. Absolute trash. Okay, okay. I never went to a theater in my life. I have been to a theater, though. Wait, what? I never went to a theater in my life. I have been to a theater, though. Okay. So you never went to see the movie, but you've been in a theater. Like for stage or just to be in the theater itself, but you never went to a movie theater? Is that the deal? Zootopia is great. Second one, a bit ADH-ish. Like it's made for people with short attention spans. Almost everything on the screen moves, jumps, runs. Had to rewind some scenes. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Just to get what's happening on screen. Yeah, it's crazy to me because like when people say, well, we have to make movies fast for the audience. It's like, no, you don't. Because if the audience wants to watch a movie and you don't make a fast movie, they're just going to have to watch a slow movie. You condition the audience. If you give them bite-sized bits, if you feed them garbage and little snippets of bursts of whatever, you're going to train them to want that. But if you stop giving it to them, they're not going to just go, okay, well, you're not giving it to me fast enough. I'm just not going to go anymore. They're going to adapt. Lord of the Rings was a perfect example of that. I mean, I would say the genre itself is niche to a degree. Like you got your hardcore Tolkien fans, which is not, it's considerable, but not huge. So that was a huge swath of people who hadn't really read the books. They weren't Tolkien fans, but they sat through a 2.5, 3 hour movie 3 times. And, you know, yeah, there's some pacing things. There's things that I cut out in my curated personal version of the series, of the trilogy, but like you can do it. Gladiator was, I think, 3 hours or close to it. Braveheart had an intermission. People will watch it. Now, if you're just trying to reach a hyperactive, sugar encrusted generation, whatever, maybe they're not all going to gravitate towards it, but that's okay. They'll learn because that's not how life comes at you. And that's, yeah, it's not healthy to be responsive to that. It's kind of like the same thing with pornography, where you train your body chemically, you train your body and your mind to respond to multiple images or, on call, on demand. Okay, this one next, this video next, this person next. It's not the same one for a lot of people. You're looking at different ones. That is not how actual, like, especially if you're in a, married relationship, that's not how it goes. You have the one person. You don't get to change them every so often. You don't get just to do it whenever you want to. Like the whole thing is it wires your body for a certain kind of pleasure that doesn't translate at all to the real thing. So it ends up being kind of a bummer, really. Yeah. So moral of the story is Zootopia is pornography. That's what I'm trying to say. Or Zootopia 2, I guess, is pornography. That's it. There's no other way to interpret what I have said. I said it and I'm not sorry. Oh, come on. Where's all your ammo? Why is there more ammo on the shelves? Oh. Oh, no. Such a bummer. How dare you slander and slather my comfort movies? Trust me, these meta, self-aware commentary and quick humor cartoon vibes get to you when you're a specimen born in the grand 2007. I have no doubt, Macro. I have no doubt. But I have a feeling I typed theater than theatre. Well, see, I look theatre. For me, theater is like theater kids. Theater kids are kids who got into acting because they love acting and they want to become actors and they're professional. Theatre kids were kids who got into it because emo and because, I can be all kinds of weird and whatnot, and I'll count it all up as my deep experience and what have you. And they don't really care so much for the craft as much as they care about the prestige and the vibes, if you will. And very few of them actually become actors. Some of them do. You got a bunch of weird actors out there, not gonna lie. But most of them don't end up going over because they don't have the discipline for it, and it's not a love of the actual. Did we just go backwards? We this is where we started. Sheva, dang you! It's all your fault. See, I like not having a human player because she can't talk back. She can't say like, "Nuh-uh, Chris. No, Chris, you let us here. You're the idiot, Chris." She can't say that. We totally went backwards. I was wondering why there weren't any more zomboids walking around. All right, let's figure this out. Wait, wasn't there a map button? No, put it back. Put it back. Okay, there it is. All right, we want to go this way. There's too many doors. Too many doors. All right, well, this is not the way we're supposed to go, but we get more loot. See, and the only bummer about this is it doesn't stick with you when you die. So if we die, dang it, Sheva, why'd you get all hit like that? Look out. Let me handle this. Dang it, I hit stomp. Oh! Speaking of theatrical, you have earned a trophy, a cut above, yay! Theatrical, okay. That, I finished 16 episodes of Supernatural Season 1, getting pretty good, I'll say. Really? Okay, good deal. Good deal. I'm not, Baldrick, are you familiar with, I know you're a connoisseur of old and new. You're kind of the bridge betwixt the old and new generations. I've lagged behind. So are you familiar with Supernatural? What did you think of Supernatural? How has it fared in your estimation? I want a range of expertise here. Although I think Isaac was talking about that too, and he really liked it. But Isaac likes everything. I mean, there are a few things he doesn't like, but we're few and far between. So it's a little hard to, at least when it comes to an estimation of whether or not something is genuinely good or not. That guy was carrying around just a bunch of ammo. Just had a box of ammo in his pocket. Here I thought he was just happy to see me. How awkward. Up we go. Up we go. Dun, 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 dun. Chris, you can punch boulders. You can't punch the gosh darn door open. What a pansy. What a complete total pansy. What's going on here? What's happening? Man, I am killing these barrels, man. I am dangerous. Oh, speaking of which, please tell me this is a save point. Yes. Cutscene. Watched it here and there, and then my father watched it whole.
Help! Somebody help me!
I think she's all right. Probably just domestic spat, you know. A little disagreement about watching Supernatural. She's like, I love it. He's like, I don't want to watch Supernatural. She's like, no, you gotta let me like, we gotta watch it. He's like, nah. And then she just acting all dramatic. He doesn't let me watch my shows. I never get to watch what I want. I'm pretty sure that's what we're walking into here. And look, for anybody who look, if you go through Mario and you got to get all the coins, that's a kind of OCD. In this game, resources are king. You know, your upgrades depend on your money and your resources. Like, you know, you staying alive depends on you having the spray stuff for you and your partner. And you know what? Speaking of which, let's do this because you look like you could. No. There you go. I sprayed you. Was just looking up what came in 2007 out of animated movies. Must have been The Wind. Wait, oh, I think I know that reference. Must have been The Wind. Is it like a Skyrim or something reference? I think it's a Skyrim. Right? Yeah, it's a Sky. It's the guards, right? Must have been The Wind or something. I think that is, or Elder, some kind of Elder Scrolls reference, I believe. Yeah, what came out in 2007 out of animated movies? Like, I feel like the time between the 2000s and 2010 is kind of like a blur. Like after okay, so you had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the B movie, oh good gravy, Enchanted, oh gosh, Meet the Robinsons, Ratatouille is great. Ratatouille is fantastic. Cinderella 3, what the hell? They made 2 of them? Underdog, yeah, that probably flopped. The Simpsons movie, no kidding, that was 2007? Alvin and the Chipmunks, okay, yeah. This is it, yeah, we were already seeing the dearth of Hollywood creativity. This is just a line of garbage. The wisdom, Land Before Time, another Land Before Time. Talk about milking the franchise. Shrek the Third. Oh yeah, this was Surf's Up. I mean, yeah, you had your reliables like Pixar doing good work, but man, what a horrible lineup. Persepolis came out that year. I remember when I was watching it in the cinema. The author of it died yesterday. I really loved Marjane Satrapi. Instagram reference? I've never been on Instagram. So I'm vindicated, or I'm okay. I don't have... Man, you guys are blowing my completion time here. I just realized that. That was your whole strategy, wasn't it? Ruin my completion time so I don't get a good score on it. I got you figured out.
Hey, what's wrong? Be careful. They may still be here.
You should have let her watch Supernatural. Not in my harness. Okay, you know what? Oh, this is going to be toasty. Okay, I'm going to need you to leave me alone there, buddy, because I'm trying to handle your wife. Oh, you're missing your eyes. Yeah, we all need a lot of things, Sheva, but... Yellow! That's a really horrid case. Bad hair day. You're not kidding, Baldrick. Bad face day, really. Oh, yeah, that's no bueno. All right. How do I do this? I can't. You've got ammunition. What are you saying? You don't have? I need ammo. Load your damn gun, girl. Good gravy. Watch what I do. Watch this. Look. See? Amateurs. See what I have to work with, Carlos? You and your I don't play these games, Carlos, man. Did you just pick that up? You just picked that up, didn't you, Sheva? Alright. Like, how do I tell you? Oh, she did. She reloaded. There we go. See, all it takes is a little insult. You just got to insult your partner, and they'll get the idea. Oh, hello. Oh, I have a feeling we're being attacked from the other side, too. I mean, it might feel dirty hitting a man in the back, but or a zombie in the back, but, well, as I said, zombie, so. Was that Mama? It was Mama, Macro, yes indeed.
Sheva here.
I know that video games came out in 2007, like BioShock. Oh, cool! F Instagram? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it may be great. It may not be. It's just never something that interested me. I had no reason to get on there. After I got off of Facebook, I didn't think it was worth like checking out any other social media stuff. I'm like, I'm kind of over the whole social media thing. I talk to the people I care about, and everybody else, you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, so wait, Baldric, what was? So Persepolis. Oh, I see it. I see it now. There. Okay. I went right to it. Okay, that looks like a Baldric. Hate film. Adults. Animated biographical drama written by... Okay, so that was the film name, and that's who it was written by. She died? Life, career, comics, films, political activism, personal life and death. Paris, France. She was married Ripa until his death. Okay, he died at the age of 53. She died in Paris on June 2026, age 56. Her family said in a statement she had died of sadness over her husband's death. Well, that's not terribly common. Wow. Wow, that is incredibly sad. And I mean, at the same time, I mean that's something you don't hear very like a lot of times you hear like you'll hear about guys kind of giving it up after, you know, if their wives pass before they do. It's not very often you hear the inverse. And there's no weight to that statement. I'm just more like it's not that often you hear. Usually the women can kind of bounce back, keep going, what have you. It's more the guys that I've heard, they're just like, I don't want, like my granddad was that way. He's like, I didn't want to live without my chummy. So she died of a brain tumor in like October of whatever year, and he went like a month or two before she did because he just didn't want to live without her. He gave up on it. But it sounds like she wasn't in poor health. She just didn't want to live without him. It was just grieved by it, which is touching. I mean, it's sad for her. You know, it's sad that her life was gone. But it's to be that enamored of somebody, to be that that intertwined with somebody that when they pass away, man or woman, that you just the sadness is such that you just don't want to keep going. It's sad and tragic, but also kind of touching. Come on, guys. I'm talking about stuff being sad and touching. Why you got to try to jump me like this? You're ruining the mood. Oh, this is not going well for... You know what? Come on, we're gonna do a little Oh, that's hand grenade. I thought that was like helpy spray. I have the high ground, Anakin. Sorry, Sheva. I thought we had more herbal stuff, but we just have a hand grenade. And I'm almost at ammo too. Looks like this is it. Can't get on much longer. Oh, herb. Hey.
Are you okay?
I am. Yeah, you're lucky. You're lucky you got me sprayed. I was gonna have some choice words for you there. Help me here.
Come on.
Okay.
Hey, kick the door with me, girl. Okay, fine. Guess we gotta do it the hard way. I had to learn the hard way. Okay, that opens, but I saw some barrels over here. BioShock was excellent. Yeah, I'm curious to watch that or to play that. I've seen screenshots. It looks cool. The underground or the underwater, what is it called? Paradise or Rapture or something. Looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to diving into that at some point. No pun intended. Never played it. My cousin was obsessed with it. I'm not American enough to know what bad hair day is. Is it mayhaps perchance 4-shot a day where your hair is bad? You're close, Macro. You're close. But there's a nuance that I can't expect you to know. But yes, it's a day where your hair just doesn't want to behave. I think everybody has one where it just doesn't want to do what it normally does. It's like, I mean, you could argue I'm having a bad hair day, but I don't have enough hair, I think, to have a bad hair day. But yeah, it's just a day where things, it just doesn't look as good. It's, you know, got a little thing that pops up, or it's, you know, yeah, it's just a bad hair day. Instagram was fun at the first few months. After that, the moment I open it, anxiety sets in. YouTube is unfortunately catching the same flu. I mean, it might be a user thing, Macro. I'm very aggressive when it comes to, I'll see a channel pop up, and if I don't like the content, I don't like the, you know, what they're talking about, I just say, don't show me this, don't recommend this channel anymore. And I'm getting less and less of the stuff I don't want. Because I'm kind of the same way. You know, you see stuff like, oh, come on, really? And even if it's something that I agree with, or like they're complaining about something that I think should be complained about or should be talked about, I still don't want to have it in my day-to-day. Like, I want to see video game playthroughs. I want to see goofy sketches. I want to see fun stuff. I don't want to see political stuff or you know, this social thing and this person did this. Although I will say the what is it? Minifigs and bricks, or bricks and minifig scandal has been rather entertaining. Maybe it's zombie repellent. I wish it was. That's definitely just your standard issue grenade. I was going to throw it, but I'm afraid I would blow myself up in the process. Steals when their owners are about to feed them fish. Wait, what? Seals? Oh, seals when they're, oh yeah. Oh, herb. Or. But yeah, social media is really good for causing anxiety, which is crazy because it's voluntary. Like, if you have to do it for your job, that's one thing. But the amount of people who engage with social media, knowing full well that it's going to piss them off. Like, I remember seeing comments for a video where somebody's like, this just makes me furious. I'm like, and you can't do anything about it. All you're doing is getting pissed off over something you have no control over and you can't change. Like, how does that help your life? And then I realized, wait, that's what I'm doing. So then I stopped watching those videos. Well, you regularly watch hours of game long plays? I did not say that, Macro. How dare you? What are you, the mainstream media? Goodness gracious. I said I look for playthroughs or like casual things, fun things. I didn't say regularly watching hours of game long play. If I get on YouTube, when I get on YouTube, I'm saying those are the things that I look at. I never said that I watch full long plays or anything. I don't watch. In fact, the only time I'll watch a playthrough is if I know for a fact I'm never going to play the game. So, not only for spoilers, but because I don't want to diminish, you know, the adventure. Or most of the time, if I'm going to do it, I'm watching a segment of a long play or a playthrough because I'm stuck at that certain point in the game. Like with Silk Song, I think I did that. But no, typically I don't watch. Like I you know, if I have a choice, I'd rather be playing the game than watching somebody else play it. That's just my personal preference. So yeah, so no, I don't watch hours. Like, I might put it on before I go to bed, and it's just kind of playing while I'm sleeping, and then goes off when I'm asleep. So depressing. Like, ugh. Like, it didn't turn this way because, like, in the past 5 days. Like, this was just somebody's house. Like, they had a lazy boy there, and they had sacks of stuff. And there's not even a TV. Like, if I'm sitting here, there's nothing to look at. Like, except for the sink. I guess you watch the sink. And then there's a ceiling fan. Somehow there's power for the ceiling fan. But, I mean, this is the very definition of a crap hole. Yeah, I forgot there's those crawly things that are very resilient and very hard to shoot and very hard to kill. I'm looking for more ammunition and stuff. And I just managed to go back into the same room. Oh, I remember doing this, and I was like, where the heck are we going? My friend had to... Oh, it's very dark here. It's very dark, very creepy. There's some black goo. There's some goo. We don't like the goo. Sheva, I'm glad you're holding your gun, even though you have no ammunition. Maybe you can throw it at them. Oh. Dang it, I wasted my ammunition. Is he from Alpha Team? He's already dead.
He's dressed like a one-man army. His wounds weren't made by bullets.
Be careful, Sham. Things in there do not respond too well to bullets. Going up the ladder. More barrels. I love you, barrels. You are my best friend. Alright.
You grab it.
See, I'm a gracious partner. I let my partners have ammunition. It's just the kind of swell guy I am. Can I jump? I can jump. I'm going to open that chest. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got a ton of this. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, the loot. Oh, we are rolling in the money. How much do we have? Can we see how much we have? No, I guess not. Dagnabbit. I wanted to see my wealth, but I'll wait till we're... I really need to sleep, and you need to change your stream hours. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to figure it out, Macro. It'll be easier whenever I do. If I manage to land a job, it'll be easier because I'll be able to tell you definitively when I'm playing and when I'm not.
Hey, who did this?
Something attacked us. Irving. He got away. It was a setup.
A setup? What is this?
Oh, it's not solid state. Why are you giving me that crap?
Regarding the deal.
Or. There you go, Macro. To send you off to sleepy sleep. I give you my...
Hey, hang in there.
Chris, you dense son of a gun. Like, he breathed his last, buddy. Maybe if you told him to hang in there a minute earlier, he would have hung in there. But you told him after he died.
But they ran away.
Kirk, do you copy?
We got the data, but Alpha Team is down. Irving got away. That's not logical.
Roger. Relay the data from the vehicle at the storage facility.
Copy that.
Didn't you already secure a Shigoto? Wait, what? What's a Shigoto? What's a Shigoto? What are we talking about here? What did I secure?
But we have to keep moving.
I have grenades and I have some ammunition and a gun. I do not have a Shigoto. My Shigoto. Do 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 do. My Shigoto. But no, I don't have one of those. I don't think. I said Toyota. Maybe you were thinking of that part where I said I've got a Toyota. My Shigoto. A job, employee. Oh. No! No, I did not, Macro. I did not. That has not yet happened. I have been looking for one. I did not. I lost one, but I have not found one.
Come on!
Roger.
Look, we're getting through it. We're getting through it. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's been slow going. We're getting there. I don't know who's dumb enough to name a car brand Shigoto. I mean, what the heck is Shigoto? It sounds... What the heck is that? who uses shigoto? It doesn't sound like a word for anything, really. To serve, to do. So is it, what is it? Oh, it's Japanese. It sounded Japanese. So wait. So you think shigoto sounds like a ridiculous car name, but a Toyota? Honda? Hyundai? Those aren't ridiculous sounding names? I feel like we're being a little nitpicky here. And it means to work, right? Or no, to serve or to do. I think that would be a good thing for a car and appliance. It's serving the general good. My shigoto. Yeah, that's gonna go on for the rest of the stream. My shigoto. That's how I'm going to remember the word. I know no other words in Japanese except for my shigoto. Hyundai isn't, it's Korean, I know. But at the time I said it, I didn't know shigoto was Japanese either. I did not know the etymology. Since you were using it, I would have thought it would have been from your native language, but that didn't sound, from the little bit that I know of that part of the world, it didn't sound like I need a key. You know what? I bet it's off of this dude. Another body. Damn it, are there no survivors? Grab a key. Please. Huh. Oh, right. Here we go. Bet the key is down here. No? Can I investigate you? Key holder man, bro? Oh, it's this guy. Oh no. This is actually very hard without a real human being. Crap on a cracker. Ah, man, I forgot about this. Now what do I got to do? You got to. Yeah, we're going to knock these over, right? How do I knock it over? How do I knock this over? Can I kick it? Oh wait, I think we have to do it after we trigger the guy. The big... Does he have the key? Ah, furnace key. Well, that's a furnace key, not the actual key. So yeah, we got to go through there. I have to have her behind me. We got to get through the other side and turn it on while it's in there. That is not going to be easy. I'm counting on you, girl. I'm counting on you. Hey, Silver Suit, what's going on? Who's this son of a gun? Hey, sorry, man. How long have you been there? My bad, dude. My bad, dude. I didn't see you there. Because I've streamed like 3 or 4 times. I haven't had anybody pop in and rumble. But hello, Silver G Suit. Who is throws keyboard at wall? Just a little more chroma key, and you would be floating. I know, right? Oh, you just got it. Okay, good. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, no, please tell me he hasn't been here like 10 minutes, and I looked like I ignored him. Yeah, I wanted to get Silver. I wanted to get like a either a turtleneck or a mock turtleneck in that chroma green, and then just be like this disembodied head kind of floating around, but. It's like $45, and I didn't know how well that would go. But then I could like float all over the place, and it'd be really fun. But what's going on, man? Have you played Resident Evil 5? Oh, and how are you liking the old school Nintendo? Have you been playing any of that? I know you weren't like streaming it necessarily, but have you been enjoying Mario and the other Nintendo things? And yeah, okay. So we come through here. Then we're gonna come out. Oh no, we got to come in through that way. Right. It's gonna come. Back this way, maybe? Yep. We triggered the goo. Also, no, I don't get what's dumb sounding about Toyota or Honda or whatever. I think Bugatti sounds kind of sort of dumb. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Oh, that's delicious.
What the hell is that?
Ah, perfect. Just when I was about to eat. I played a little bit. Honestly, I'm pretty tired, so I haven't gotten around to streaming it. I understand.
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
Okay, so we're gonna do this.
Fall back.
Yeah. And then we do this. And then Shiva, you need to come over here, girl. I don't know where you are, but you need to come over here. Man, what are you doing over there? We need him to come over here. Where is she? Did she die? Did she get locked out? What is she doing? Did he get out? Where is it? Oh no, it's there! Yikes. What are you talking about? Help you? What is this crazy talk?
Thanks, partner.
Yeah. You ruined the whole thing. Okay. Oh crap. Go. Ah, it's gonna get out. It's gonna get out. No! Barking, eh? Yeah, this is a bit painful. Not really seeing the messages of your friend in chat. No, Macro, he's on Rumble. It's a different platform. I thought that might be detrimental. Don't worry about it. I'm dead.
You need to be careful.
Thanks. Yeah, no, that's good advice. Oh no! Oh, that's a dead end right there. That's what you call a dead end. Why is it a dead end? Oh, there we go. Come on, ugly. Man, how much time do we have to give it to... No, you stay in there. Haha. I don't know how many times we have to do that, though. You'd like to think it's just once, but I'm pretty sure there's more than one. Like, I think we just pissed it off. Oh, no, maybe it's on the harder difficulty? Yeah, on the harder difficulty, I think you have to. Let's see. And I played this game a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, meaning back on the 360. I think that's what I played it on, Silver.
We need to report this.
Gave you a repost, man. You have about 350? 350? 350? What? 350? Oh, nice! I got a tree. Sweet, that's like 3 times as many as I've had before. But yeah, I played it. That's the last time I played it too. Was back on the 360. I haven't had that system in a long time. You asked how long you had. Oh, you made a South Park joke. Okay, and I tried to make sense of it. Silly me. You and Macro, I tell you. So Macro's on YouTube chat. You're on Rumble chat. He makes a lot of pop culture references that I don't get either. So don't feel bad. I'm always missing on the jokes. Always missing with the jokes. What are you streaming now, Silver? Or presently, I should say. Or have you been working and haven't had the chance to do it? But by the way, I was watching one of your streams. Yeah, I love the setup, man. The setup looks really good. You come a long way, my friend. You come a long way. You know Chris's voice actor has to play Sonic? Really, Macro? No kidding. I did not know that. Chris's voice actor plays Sonic? That's a heck of a range. Yeah, I would not have pictured that. Although, to be fair, I don't think I've heard Sonic talk all that often. But I don't think I would have placed that anyway. That's cool. That's a nice bit of trivia to know. Okay, that part wasn't as hard as I remembered. I'm pretty sure on the harder difficulty, it gets back up, and you've got to like. Oh, there's another black goo thing that's much harder to kill. I think that's what I'm remembering. I don't know. Maybe I'm just that good. Oh, look at this.
Roger.
Am I not merciful? Hang on, Dandy. Hang on, Dandy is also East Coast, but still working after sunset. I guess retail is long work. It is, yeah. He works till 10. They're open till 10. A lot of retail places are open till 10, 10 or 11, or 9:30. Oh, currently I'm playing Neo 3 and just started Metro Exodus. So I've not heard of the latter, but I have heard of Neo. A lot of people. I always thought it was Nio, but a lot of people, yeah, Neo, and apparently that's a great game. I stream once a week, avoiding burnout. But I don't have the energy to stream after work. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I don't think there's ever been a job I've had where I felt like doing much of anything, playing a game, let alone streaming it after work. We work hard for the money. But yeah, Neo 3 is. I've heard a lot of good stuff about that, but I have not yet tried it myself. I don't think I have the hardware for it. What's PC?
What was that thing?
BOW that scumbag Irving left behind to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
Only we could have gotten there sooner.
If we had, we'd probably be dead too.
What sense does that make? You guys beat it by yourselves. You think it would have been worse off if you were with Alpha Team? Sounds like Alpha Team was the problem there, Chris.
Do you copy?
This is HQ. Excellent work out there.
Roger Craig Smith is a godsend.
This whole town's gone
Dude.
to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado.
I'm off, peoples. It's almost 3 a.m. I'll try to catch some sleep.
Aside from that, there's something new.
All right, Baldrick.
We've never encountered.
Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it.
It's been taken out too.
Shout out Ralph Bakshi. Yeah, man. Yeah, have a great evening. Hopefully, yeah, get a good night's rest. A good night's rest. Several hours. Take several hours.
You want us to go in there alone?
Is Roger Craig Smith the voice actor, I guess, that you were talking about?
But wait, we can't.
Don't let the bad hair days bite. Well, I'll take your advice for today, but I can't promise about tomorrow.
You ever get the feeling you're
Neo is fun. My biggest issue is like a Souls-like looter shooter. So you get excessive amounts of drops that you have to manage. A lot of menus. I gotcha. So like, well, yeah, because we played. Ooh, look at that clear time. And again, that's all your all's fault. I got an A. Damn, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. See, this is the thing now, Carlos. If we ever to play this, or anybody else were to play this, you have to. If you're not holding up your end, you know, people are gonna know because they're seeing my high scores. Yeah, so like Borderlands 2 kind of menu use, Silver. where you're doing a lot of inventory management because you've got like, you know, you've got 20 slots for guns and you've got to keep filling them. Asian parents say A is for why you not doctor yet. What do they get? A plus? Yeah, I gotta sleep too. Good luck, have fun. One last seal impression, please. Or. There you go, Macro. Sweet dreams, my friend. Have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. And I will see you later. Thanks for the conversation. I guess I should be an S rank, right? If I want to be a doctor, I got to be S rank. All right. Don't care about that. That's what I want. Wait. Is that the one? I mean, it's a shotgun for $5,000. Wait, no, I have $5,000. It only costs $2,000. Nice. Okay. Definitely not worrying about that. I've never bought that. Melee vest. But I think that just... Well, I don't have that enough for that anyway. First aid spray, that's probably worth it. But yeah, I feel like the shotgun. That's going to be a good thing to buy. Yeah. I think that the better version comes later. That one's not bad. And we'll do some first aid spray. And yeah, then maybe, let's see, back, organize. Can I upgrade it? I'm not spending 2,000 for that little bit of firepower. I can go to 16 with 500. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's great. And then you got critical. I don't think I need that to go up. Reload speed? Nah, it's not worth 1,500, I don't think. I don't trust Sheva with our stuff there. Oh, we got new treasures. A beautiful woman's portrait has been carved into the ivory. The handiwork is impeccable. How much is it worth? I don't remember. Is there a downside to selling it? Because I think it still shows up in your inventory. You doubt my skills, sir. No, I don't doubt it, Carlos. You don't have any. No, but for real, I don't know. I've never seen you try to kill anything other than your teammates, so I'm not sure how good you actually are. Damn. It's more like you can hold like 1,000 items and need to look through it all to figure out what you need to keep and discard. Okay. Highly customizable combat, but the drops, man, so many. I turned your notifications back on. I didn't shut off only yours. I turned off all stream notifications because my phone started blowing up all the time. Fair enough. I don't think I have notifications on either, to be honest. Usually I just don't have a lot of time, but no, man, yeah, it's good to see. So what is your stream day? For anybody who's watching on YouTube and anybody who's watching on Rumble, Silver G Suit, what is your stream day time? And you're playing Neo 3 and Metro Exodus. So what do? You do like half and half? You play Neo 3 for a little while and then you play Metro? I guess we're ready. Probably get one more mission here. Oh dang! I need that first aid spray. Look how close I was to death.
I have to get to the station.
Shiva, come here. Hey, don't stop going. So Shiva, get back here. Look, you twit. Get over here. I'm trying to spray you. Just hang on. Yeah, I know. Oh, that fills it all the way up. That's good stuff. That's the spray right there. I need some of that in my life. Just give me a little spray and I'm all good to go. Shotgun ammo. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah. On the clipboard. Hey, who wants to do some paperwork? While the item menu is displayed, press R2 to confirm what items your partner has. What? While the item menu is displayed, press R2. You can ask your partner for an item by highlighting it and pressing X. If you select give, we just did this though. Oh, I see. So I do this? Maybe? No. I missed it. Dag nabbit. Can I only do that when I'm looking at the clipboard? Hang on. While the item menu is displayed, press R2 to confirm what items your partner has. You can also ask your partner for an item by highlighting it and pressing X. If you select give, pressing item menu. Oh, right. Okay, that's right. Okay, hang on. I remember this now. All right, so you do this. And then okay, so that's up, down, and then the grenades on the okay, that's how it works. Okay. So ratoncito. All right, that's a nice little. Let's see. I stream on Saturdays, usually later in the evening, say after 6 p.m. Eastern. Okay. So 7 p.m. my time. Oh, no, 5 p.m. my time on Saturdays. Okay. All right. I'm taking a break from Neo and going with Metro for now. I hate stopping a playthrough midway. Yeah, you hate to stop the stream. You don't want to pause the stream. It's hard. We guys know what it's like to stop a stream in the middle of the stream. It's very painful. The inventory is that bad, huh? Can't you just ignore it? Just don't collect as many things? Or do you have to? I ended up getting another dog a while ago. He's more of an attention whore than the first one. He's a husky. Always went, a husky. Good gravy. Huskies are pretty loud, aren't they? A lot of barking, a lot of whining. Very, very needy. Do you still have a cat? I thought you had like 2 cats and a dog. What is your wildlife situation over there now? I remember we were able to get on top of those and there was like a bunch of loot up there. Or there's on here maybe? Yeah, I don't care. There's a way to get up on top of those shipping containers and I want to do it. I'm going to do it. I just don't remember how to do it. Maybe here? Oh. Come on, isn't there like a climb button or something? I know I can do it. There we go. This has got to be it. On the back, maybe? Aha, a ladder. Who would have thought? My house is... It's more pet now than human. Twisted and evil. 2 cats, 2 dogs. Jeez. Yeah, that's a full house right there. You know, goodness gracious. How did that come about? Because you couldn't have been bored with the animals you had, right? How did you end up with a husky? Yoink. Oh, right. I forgot about these things. I forgot about those things. I don't think I've hit any of the other ones today. Is there no one over there? Yeah, I remember me and my friend doing this. We were like looking through the windows trying to find, because like there's some of them where they're just like you got to snipe them and stuff. It's really awkward. Trying to find them all. But those were the days. Those were the fun times. We had to look them up too, because some of them are really weird. All right. All right. You could have helped Sheva, you know. I got the husky as a companion for my first dog. She likes him, but he doesn't play enough for her. He's the most tame husky I've ever met. Well, that's good. I mean, for a not having your house destroyed perspective. Oh no. Is this the ship one where you got to harpoon the thing? Oh man. I thought this was later in the game. Oh, I'm sure there's fun to be had before we get to that point. Hello. Oh, how about a face full of buckshot? Whee! As that stomp doesn't sell it, really. It doesn't look like it's actually going to do anything. Where are you going? See Sheva just standing there the whole time? She was like, I don't know what's going on. There's a bunch of guys standing over here. Hey, green herb! Come to me, delicious plant. Marijuana. Mary, you wanna go with me to the store? That's hilarious. He's a husky, y'all. For clarification, the shelter didn't say he doesn't listen. That's the excuse the shelter was given. Wait, what? Is that a line for something? A reference? He's a husky, y'all? Oh, wait. Oh, they gave him to me for free since he was returned a week before. They apparently were having trouble housing him because he doesn't listen. Shelter didn't say he doesn't listen. That's the excuse the shelter was... Okay, the shelter was told he doesn't listen, so he was given back. Wow. Wow. I mean, I don't know pets all that well, but I kind of thought that would be the... Not the fault, but the responsibility of the owner. Like, unless the dog is actually hearing impaired, it's up to you to figure out how to... And you said it was a week or something? Well, he returned the week before, so we don't know how fully...
Come on!
Roger.
Pick that up. Pick it up.
Come on!
Roger.
Dang it.
Thanks.
Yeah. Clever zombies. He is very sweet. Aw. Yeah, I always thought, like, just from a visual standpoint, I always thought a husky, they were admirable looking. Oh, speaking of dogs that aren't amazing. Man, he is going to town on me. Thank you. Good gravy. Took a chunk out. See, these aren't huskies.
I need ammo.
No, you're fine. Look into your heart. Oh, hello. I really should give her some ammo. I don't know how to just give her part of the ammo though. Do I have a lot? I mean, I do. How do I split it up though?
Thanks,
No!
partner.
That's all my ammo. No, 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 no. Well, I guess I got a lot of other ammo I guess I can use. I don't know. Okay, you loaded your gun.
I need ammo.
Take this.
Okay, there we go. All right. Oh, hey, ho, hey, ho. Like I'm on my couch now and he's on the floor resting his head on my feet. Aw. Aw. Well, that's good. I'm glad you've got and you found that he's I'm guessing you found he listens to you. That sounds awesome. I'm glad he found a much better owner and a much better home. It sounds cozy. And yeah, huskies because isn't it like they're like white and gray? They got the bright blue eyes. They're kind of furry, but they're kind of like fuzzy German shepherds. Am I thinking of the right dog? Oh, pure white. Oh. Oh. That sounds awesome. Yeah, it took some time, but he just needed to have structure, and he bonded well. Oh, man. How old is he? Doesn't listen. I mean, I'm not even like an avid pet owner. I know that you got to work with it. Oh, that guy's a big guy. I'm going to switch over to this. Ow.
Are you okay? Use this.
I mean, this guy's crazy. Oh, come on. How's the dog still alive?
I need ammo.
Finally. Dude was blocking like I was throwing punches or something. Maybe I should give her some ammo.
Thanks, partner.
And I will take that.
I need ammo.
Use this.
See, we help each other. He came in as a stray originally. About 2 years old? Oh my gosh. So he's still not a baby, but a pup, essentially, right? Well, I guess maybe not 2 years, but still young. Still really freaking young. Oh, I see. Little loot goblin over here, huh, Sheva? Yeah. I'll take that. Wow, look at you. That was all me. You needed my help. No! What a waste of ammunition. What I meant to do is this. Aha. So yeah, you got that's like the perfect dog then. Gonna have him for a nice long time. Already settled in, already well behaved. Adorable. Nice puffy white. Oh gee. Yeah, you can spin all you want, but okay. I guess we just jump down here, maybe. Oh yeah, there's some ammunition down there. Ammunition. Why is the oh? He's a teenager essentially and acts like one too. He's such a drama queen. I mean, that is what I'd heard about the Huskies, because I was talking to somebody about getting an animal at some point. I don't remember what the context was, and I mentioned Husky, and they're like, "Oh no, they're very, very I don't know if they use the word needy or loud or something, but yeah, it was." And I was like, okay, maybe not. But I feel like a lot of dogs are like that. Okay, now I'm going to have to shoot the barrels. All right. Feel like we kind of got lucky there. Dodged a bullet. Baptism by fire. Hey, buddy. What are you running up on me for, huh? Oh, I'm out of ammunition. Okay. Looks like it's time for... See, when you get far enough in this game, like you can buy a assault rifle and your friend can have one, so you can both have one. And that's when the game gets fun. Then you play on the harder difficulty, so you're going into it. It's harder, but you both have more resources, and it makes it a lot more fun. But I'm starting from scratch here. They can be loud and do have some destructive tendencies that you need to watch out for. He likes digging if left alone, and he chewed up one of my kitchen chairs. Oh gosh! So not even just, it's not like, oh, don't leave something out like a shoe or a slipper. It's like, no, he'll just eat your furniture. Now what do you train him? How do you train him not to do that? That seems like that can be a hard thing to sort out. I think that's the way I need to go to get out of here, but I want to see if I can get some more loot before I do. I cannot. That's a crevasse I can't go through. Ah, my good old friend the barrel. I'll take that, sir. And that as well. Oh, and have some of this. Yay! Okay, you can have that.
Roger.
I'm such a kind and generous person. Benabones. Oh, I just found stuff he liked chewing on and he stopped. Benabones bacon flavor. There you go. Carrot, not the stick. Just give him something else to chew on. And put barbed wire around the legs of the table. That seems like a fair compromise. A wise choice. Dang, another checkpoint, but no scene ending. Okay. Oh, good. It's so strange. We're talking about dogs, and then we end up in the part of the game where we're just doing nothing but fighting dogs. I definitely need a shotgun right now. I need to be using my shotgun. Way too much ammo spent on that. And I'm bleeding out, so better use some... Oh, geez. Alright. Do have some first aid spray. How are we doing on handgun? I actually need some of that. Do you use Benabone with the other dog? How is the other dog adjusting? Like, no territorial disputes or anything like that? Although very well behaved otherwise. What kind of dog is the other one too? I don't remember. Thank you, Silver. Thank you for that. I'm glad I took a bite before I read your comment. Good. No, I'm glad that was worked out. And I feel better for being in the know. Now they're best friends. She's a pit bull terrier. Oh my gosh! Pit bull terrier. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. $5 months? That's a long time for to be living in a house where you have to clean up ass blast every evening or every morning or both. Get home from work and was it you have a backyard, right? You just let the dogs out in the backyard, so it's not like they're crapping on the floor. Or was it ass blast with no hesitation? I swear that was just unlucky time. No, sure. I know. You were watching. You were waiting for that one moment. When can I go for the gross out? Wait, we just came from here. Did I get turned around? I got turned around. That's the bridge we came through. Yeah, I got turned around. We just came back. I was like, why is nothing spawning? Why is nothing happening? Well, because went the wrong way down the gosh darn pipe. Because I got distracted by Silver's ass blasting comment. Shook me up quite a bit. Not in the house, luckily. He did a good job holding it. Okay, good. Well, that's good. He understood at that time. This is not going to go well if I blast ass in the living room. Oh, this is a long level.
My God.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Ain't no thing when you've got a shotgun, you know what I'm saying? Oh.
I need your help.
And stay down. Oh, crap. And stay down. And stay down. Son of a gun. Yep, and I got to bring him to the vet tomorrow so they can shoot him up with drugs that prevent the rabies. So you're going to give him a rabies shot, but the best way to phrase that is going to pump him up with anti-rabies drugs. That sounds like it would be a good idea, though. Do I have to shoot the lock, maybe? Didn't really specify, but it looks like a very shootable lock, doesn't it? I mean, that's a big old lock. Yeah. Wasn't even it was just magnetically stuck to the front of the gosh darn door. Alright. I don't trust. Isn't that don't you usually get them shots like when you get them, like within that first week or something, or even right when you take them, or is that an extra shot, an extra bit of caution that is beyond? Is that the way to phrase anything suggestively? It is. It is. Silver. It provides great moments of comedic whimsy. You know, provided everybody is as dope as chill and as I am. Otherwise, I would have put my controller down and launched some tirade about giving your dogs doobies, and I'd be up in arms and calling the dog protection agency and like, you're not worthy of that dog. How dare you? But I'm not like that, so I'm not like that. I used a lot of shotgun ammo on those damn flying things. Anything else in here? Nothing? Okay. Die, tomatoes, die, tomatoes. Oh, we have to fight the guy with the big axe thingy, don't we? He's like the boss man. He had a shots before I got him. So you just it was just an extra measure there, I guess. Arg. Or did something happen and so you have to do it because of the explosive diarrhea? Am I misunderstanding? Am I misreading the situation? Sorry, I just know there's a big confrontation about to go down here, and we just walked in a big old circle. Oh, right, I should have paid attention to the giant beacon that was right there. Oh, yeah. Tink. the whole lock and mechanism falls off. Okay. Everything looks fine in here. Couple human skulls laying around. Not a problem. Yeah. Through the window, maybe? Jump out. You know, could have broken the glass first to avoid shards digging into your face, but I guess, you know, Chris is just such a hard ass, you don't have to worry about it. Wait, what? Go up the ladder, maybe? I think the map shows up when you've got, like, it takes you a certain amount of time, and it's like, hey, like, knock it off. Hurry up and beat the level already. We were just in here. Oh. He's been hanged from the ceiling, not something other. What? He's been hanged from the ceiling, not the end I'd wish for. I mean, there's a lot of other things in this game, I would say, that are... doctors can go shoving needles into people's arms, injecting them with drugs, but when I do it, I go to jail, so unfair. Well, but animals have rights, humans don't. You see, that's the catch.
We're surrounded.
Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, that's not good. Man, I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have a old trusty shotgun here. Alright. I've got to use my other weapon here because... Alright, you know what? I will take that bangle. Who the heck was wearing a bangle? Coming at me trying to see you all hard, but you're just wearing a freaking bangle? That's disgusting. Let's see. Didn't see the time. Got to get ready for bed. Yeah, I'm about to head out myself. I'm just trying to get to... That's why I keep going at the end of the level. My gosh, it's taking forever. Playing games again doesn't have to be answered. Yeah, absolutely, Silver. Absolutely. Man, we don't... Like, going to... do I still have your number?
Over here. I think we can use that key here.
Are we... Because I don't know. Are we on Discord still? tell you what, I'll leave a comment on one of your videos because it'll notify you, and we'll coordinate something. We'll figure something out because that would be cool, man. I'd be down with that. I don't play a whole lot of stuff off stream these days, so that'd be pretty cool. Find a game we can partner up. But man, thanks for showing up and blowing up the Rumble chat. I mean, you scroll back, it looks, whoa, look at that, look at all that discussion we had on Rumble. Look at that. Okay, it's one guy, but still, look at all that. Let me see. Oh yeah, I forgot. That's where we started, was on Discord. Oh, it's behind my game. I'll look at it. I'll look you up, man. Either that or, like I said, I'll send something on there. So when are you? Is it your weekends are pretty much the free time? Like you work during the week and kind of burned out, so then it would be the weekend. Oh boy. Chris, kick that thing. Let these guys know you mean business. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone. Man. Yeah, weekends, Friday nights, and Sunday, anytime usually. Okay, cool. Then maybe Sunday will be the best, because Friday nights I still do the Legends streaming. Oh, geez, what's happening? What's happening? Somebody shot me. Somebody did something. They're taking advantage of me having friends and being oh, you jackhole. Okay, I saw that one coming and I didn't dodge. That's on me. Okay, that was embarrassing, but we got the job done. But yeah, Sundays are usually open for me. We're Sundays wide open. We can play these games. I'll show you everything. Zombies, this guy thinks he can have friends? Hell no. Exactly. Friends? You don't have friends. I kill your friends. If I can't kill your friends, I kill you. I hate you. I'm so envious of your friendships. That's exactly how they would talk too. All zombies talk like that. Zombies ate my neighbors, and they don't let me have my friends. Oh, there's a shrub down there. Shrub, hello, shrub. How do I get to my shrub? I want to get to the shrub. I need the shrub. Shrubs are very, very, very helpful. I think we could both use a shrub. Let's go for... Yeah, that felt good. Well, I'm head out. Talk to you later. All right, good call, dude. Yeah, like I said, I'll hit you up on Discord or yeah, we'll work it out. Maybe aim for this Sunday.
HQ sent me in to provide air support. It's gonna get hot down there, so watch out.
Roger. Thanks, Kirk.
Wow, I didn't think HQ actually cared.
I mean, it said to uppercut him, so I was going to uppercut him, but apparently that's not good enough. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of this. All right. I mean, it says jump down. I'm guessing there's like cool stuff to find down here, like some gems or something. Oh yeah, yeah, there we go. My treasure, mine. All right, yeah, we'll be winding down here. Any minute now. I think this is the big climactic battle or finisher for this area. I'm not just saying that because there's a giant helicopter flying right in front of us. It's obviously going to take us away from this. Oh, hello. What I don't understand is, like, X doesn't actually do anything by itself. So I don't know why you have to hit, like, left or right on top to reload when it's not doing anything. Oh, good gravy. What the heck? Shiva! Oh, come on, no. This is where it'd be nice to have friends. Like real friends, friends who cared, not just friends who don't play games that you want to play. I didn't say spray me, I said get through the door. I think that was it. But I could have sworn we had to fight the executioner guy with the big axe. Oh my gosh, we do. What the heck? I don't know if it would start us here or not. I'm scared to just, like... I mean, it says saving, but I don't know if that's, like... Saving, or... Let me see. All right, let me just see. We'll pop it back on real quick and see where it put us. I have a bad feeling that you know what? I just want to see where it puts me. Because I think it goes by chapters. So if you stop before the chapter's over and we were not done with the chapter, I don't know where it's going to put us though. But if it saves all our gear, then that just means we get a chance to farm, I guess. Okay, nope, this is it. This is good. This is good. Okay. All right. Good deal. All right, so we got a good 3 hours. Hey. 3 hours of Resident Evil 5. We made progress. Shiva was not a detriment. I do need to change the spelling of her name. Cool. All right. Well, then we'll get back to it next time. Thanks all for watching. Shout out to Silver G Suit on Rumble. You can check him out. Streams on Saturday evenings around between 5 and 7, I guess, depending on your time zone ish. If you want to check him out, he's playing Neo 3. Taking a break from that and now is playing a different game, Neo something. Neo. I can't see the nuts. Yeah, but a different game. And then yeah, Macro and Carlos. I guess you might be still out there lurking, or you might be going to bed. I don't know because it's pretty late. But good to see you. Thanks for lurking there and for beholding how awesome I can be even without friends. And Baldric and Beowulf, who doesn't know what a PS3 is. And all the good girls and boys who happen to be watching, but saying nothing at all. That's quite all right. I'm here to entertain you, not the other way around. So I will talk to you later.